Hello and welcome to the Legends of Tabletop podcast. We are finally going to get back to our Deadlands game. Tonight will be session 2. We haven't played in a minute, but I'll kick it over to Neil and he'll give us a recap and we'll jump into tonight.
Sure. Welcome, everyone. I do want to say hi because apparently some people do watch live when we're doing this, which is awesome. And I really appreciate anyone doing that and listening. And I'm going to try. Let's kick this off with a real fun try at an improvised narrator recap. Here we go. You're welcome, John. John number 2. This is for you.
This is the best day of my life.
Sorry, I have to have my notes so I know your character names.
That's all on the screen.
The characters find themselves at the behest of an agency looking into mythical creatures and cryptids lurking about. They were tasked with the goal of investigating a doctor and sergeant at arms who was sent to a nearby town who hasn't been heard of for at least a week. The night before they set off on their first adventure, the unlikely party of Lester Boyd, a man seeking revenge for his wife's murder. Cyrus Templeton III, an explorer out to make a name for himself. Johnathan Young, a Chi Master, somewhat of a wild card in the West. And Jacob Chevalier, a gunslinger chosen by God. So let's see where our adventurers find themselves in the morning, waking up just a little hungover from the night's festivities.
That was fucking amazing.
Was it? Did it sound good? Is the voice good? Because
the voice is good.
When I listened to it, I loved it. I want to use it all the time. I wish that were my voice. But, yeah, the narrator. I think we should do the narrator recap. I like it. I liked it.
Yeah, I do. That's really cool.
That was awesome.
I felt good. Thank you, John, for goading me into doing it. See, sometimes I can pull these things off.
No, it was very good. Thank you.
Yeah, it's the morning. So it's the morning. You've woken up. Yeah, you did get a little bit of run in. Do you have a question? Yes, John.
I do.
Other John. John 1.
Do you need a spirit vigor or some type of roll for me because of the nightmares, or are we gonna pull that out, certain various times? Like, because it's a hindrance, I don't know how much you want to hit it.
I think I had that one too, actually. I had night terrors. Is that the same one, John?
No, I literally have nightmares.
Oh.
So I would say no, unless it's sort of apropos to the plot. That's what I'm going to kind of... I think it's more of a situation-specific type thing. However, I do think, like on the trail, right? That's where it gets you more, right? Out on the trail. So yeah, I think overnight you're drunk. You were drinking, having a good time, getting to know your fellow explorers and adventurers. So yeah, I think you slept. You were probably sound enough asleep.
Okay.
Same for night terrors, I would say.
Okay, so that's a different hindrance. Okay, I hear. Okay, sorry.
But I don't know what the difference mechanically are. Those both in Deadlands, or is that in Savage Worlds, John? Do you know?
Night terrors is in Deadlands.
Yeah, and I think nightmares is just in Savage Worlds.
I get a -1 penalty to all spirit rolls because of my night terrors.
Oh, okay. So that would affect you. I would say that will affect you at all times. If it's like that type of thing, right? All your spirit rolls will be affected, but there's no. It is good to know because I think there are some times that those night terrors might make for interesting plot points.
They're terrible. I scream. I have to sleep in it. I have to go somewhere else. I need my own room.
Oh, what are you guys going to do on the trail? Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
We smother him.
Yeah.
Like. Oh, Nightmare is not showing up in Savage Worlds.
Oh, maybe that was one because the note that I have on the sheet just says nightmares minor something with fatigue. I think it was something that we talked about to tie in to the backstory.
Yeah. So I think that would be on nights that nights that it's a factor, you would roll, I think, and then do you would get a fatigue if you fail the roll, right? Like a spirit roll. Yep. That's fine. Yeah, I think that works. Yeah, I was trying to figure out. Like, I can't figure that out in the regular Savage Worlds. Doesn't seem to have that. Or at least it's not searchable. Maybe I'm crazy.
It might have been something that I just made up and threw past you.
Could be. It's been a while. That's the problem. Is
Can I ask a quick, little mechanical question about Savage Worlds and hindrances? I took the Death Wish minor, and there doesn't appear to be anything mechanical to it. It sounds like it's just like I don't throw my life away needlessly. I will throw it away for a cause, though. I'll like to take any risk to achieve the goal. Is there something Savage Worldy that manifests, or is that just like here's a prompt?
It's a good question. I think it's more towards like if you play up to it at a disadvantage, you can get bennies, that type of thing. So like, let's say you spent all your bennies, but then you're like, fuck it, I'm gonna go in guns blazing.
Gotcha.
Like, I don't care if I live or die. I'm going in. And then it's like, oh, well, okay, you're playing up your hindrance. I'll give you a Benny for that. So then you get a Benny before you even get, go do that sort of thing. That's one way it could work out.
Thank you. I
don't know if there's other ways.
Yeah, no, just not being familiar with Savage Worlds. Reading through the hindrance. I just want rather than
usually it's a role playing type thing.
Yeah.
It's trying to force you to kind of play a more interesting path, right? Take a chance type thing. So
I'm into it. Thank you.
All right. In the morning, I guess, if everyone if no one's doing anything in particular for preparation type stuff, you'd be meeting Lieutenant Barrett sort of at the stables. He said, for those of you who have horses, obviously you have horses. If you don't have a horse, then you can either borrow one or ride with one of your fellow agents. And so he's like, so how many of y'all got your horses?
Yeah, I do.
I do have my Greta as well.
I took the coach here, so I'm currently without a horse.
You can ride with me, Johnathan.
If it's all the same.
Yeah, I just managed to hitchhike my way over here, so I ain't got no ride.
So can you ride, or are you going to be a passenger with your fellow agents?
And I ride. Good, sir. I do believe that is a rather rude question to ask a man such as myself, whether or not I can ride a horse.
Well, then I would say if you
Should
are
I show you the calluses betwixt my thighs that prove that I am long ridden in this world?
Cyrus starts slipping on his brass knuckles.
Let's just tone it down. I don't need to see your thighs to know if you can ride. This is just, if you say you can, you can. If you want a horse, we can give you a horse. It's on loan. It is expected back at the completion upon your mission, and in as healthy condition as it was loaned to you, obviously. Otherwise, if you bring us back a dead horse, that's coming out of your pay. So, do you want it, or are you going to ride with your friend?
A horse that you believe can make the journey, then I promise that I shall bring it back in the most fantastic of health as possible.
He, claps and points at a stable hand. He goes and starts getting a saddle on. It looks like an ordinary horse. Doesn't look like a thoroughbred,
Sure.
racehorse, but it's a competent horse to ride. And he looks at Johnathan. And for you, sir, are you going to ride or?
Oh yes, I can handle an animal on my own. Thank you. Yes.
He does like a swirl, like a twirl with his finger, like, go ahead, get another one to the stable hand. They bring 2 horses. Now we do expect these back by the end of the week. And kind of gives you the look, sort of right under the brim of the hat, I expect these back.
Of course. I mean, yes, as soon as we're done.
And something I forgot to tell you, gentlemen, part of the agreement is also to document as much of the strangeness that you may run across as possible. We're trying to develop a encyclopedia, if you will, of phenomena. So he looks at Johnathan and sort of holds a what looks to be a very nice leather-bound book. It does not, he's like, I assume, not to offend, that you probably have the best penmanship.
He'll kind of look around the group. And
I put on my other brass knuckle.
Yeah, I think that would be a fair wager. And I mean, either way, it's something more that we can bring to the team. He'll take the book, kind of thumb through it.
It's essentially, it's just blank pages. So, but he does say, it has nothing in it yet. It's just a journal for you guys to document stuff you run across.
Johnny definitely does have the gentle and supple hands of a learned man, so I guarantee that he'll be able to take copious notes for you.
They are supple indeed.
He'll take it and lay it up against the saddle, take out a pencil, put the date down.
Where we're starting from,
right?
Who's in the
party,
party,
the town we're at, date, approximate time, good to go.
Just so you know, you really only have to do the strange stuff. Just so you don't need to say what you ate or draw diagrams of anything like that. You could, any strange creatures or phenomena, strange goings on. Obviously, that's what we're looking for, to help other explorers.
UAPs, cryptids.
Mm-hmm. He'll kind of raise an eyebrow again, look around the group, and he'll be like, right, only the strange stuff. Got
it. Well, gentlemen, it should take no more than 2 days' ride. And I've just gone ahead and outfitted you with rations that should provide 5 days worth of sustenance. Obviously, the town should have goods should you need longer, but it shouldn't take long for you to check in with the sergeant, spend a day getting the lay of the land, figure out what's going on, and report back. So I think it's a tight turnaround, but I think you got it.
And do you expect that he's going to be alive? We haven't heard anything. You haven't heard anything back. Should we expect the worst, or are we just going to collect information, assuming that they have already attended to the problem?
It is unlikely that I would believe things are completely fine. It's strange for the sergeant not to have sent some sort of delegate or scout back to let us know the situation. If it is a particularly virulent, I heard the doctor say, disease, then, maybe we're in, then, you might be in trouble. But don't get yourselves infected. And if everyone's dead, then come back and let us know. We'll quarantine the place, and we'll send a team to clean everything up.
Should we burn the bodies, or do you want us to just leave them out to rot?
I would say not to get near them if possible, and let the doctors and medical professionals handle it if that is indeed what happened.
Fair enough.
All right.
Anywhere I can get some more of this coffee.
He takes a sip from a tin cup and is like, well, I imagine from the madam at the tavern.
Looks back
where you stayed last night.
All right, fine. I'll be right back. I need some more of this fucking coffee. And Cyrus goes to get more coffee.
You think he's going to be all right on a two day trip?
I think more so he's searching for a little bit of the hair of the dog after last night.
All right, that could be.
Cyrus comes back with more coffee.
Johnathan will test out the straps, make sure the saddle's on right. Get himself up at the saddle, kind of guide it around, just do little figure eights, kind of learning the horse.
Does it look like Johnathan knows what he's doing?
It's a great question. Do you have?
I've got a D8 in writing.
Oh, well then,
Shit! Wow.
Then he's fucking great.
But I'm learning. I'm learning from him. I'm watching him, and I'm learning shit that I don't know.
You're like, you think like, this fucking guy. He doesn't know how to ride a horse, and then like he's doing like really impressive like cuts and like maneuvers, and the horse is just listening. It's just like, yeah, whatever you say, boss. It's impressive.
Damn, Johnathan, that's some good work. I'm learning from you right now.
Yeah, I know it's they're not easy to find, but my grandfather actually owned horses outside of Philadelphia.
Man, you got some surprises in you, boy. This is good. This is good. What's that? A half hitch double knot there? You threw off on that saddle there?
It'll hold.
I like that. Cyrus turns and changes the knots on his saddle on Greta to match what Johnathan did.
I have to admit, I didn't see that one coming.
Jacob will attempt to mimic what Johnathan did by just yanking on a random strap and then getting up on the horse and then trying to also do the same thing. And please make me roll for it.
Sure. What's your riding skill?
I got a D4.
Plus a D6.
Yep, plus the
Oh,
D6.
that's right, plus the D6.
Okay.
Stop ruining it, John.
That's certainly a thing. That's yikes.
How we do?
God damn it!
Sabotage our mission.
God damn it! I rolled a 4 and a 6.
Roll again.
Yeah.
I don't wanna.
I mean, yeah, I think a 4 is easy
God
enough.
damn it!
Yeah.
I got another 4.
Oh yeah,
You're
yeah.
at
A
8,
4
go ahead.
is more
I
than
got a
competent.
10 total.
You nailed it.
Well done.
It's you for it does it's unconventional, but it works. It does seem like it's a little tighter, a little more secure. Yeah, you make it work.
I wasted
Lester's-
all the good rolls on
I was gonna say.
Right?
trying to fail riding a horse.
Yep.
So good. Lester's just sitting, like, hands resting on the pommel, because, like, it's like, he had a horse at the farm, so, like, he doesn't have great riding, but, like, you ride to town, do whatever. So he's just kind of sitting watching all this stuff, and then he says, after Jacob settles back down, the horse settles back down, he says, you wanna say a couple of words there, Padre, before we head out of here?
And he just kind of like lifts the brim of his hat and looks at you. Goes, nope. And then just pulls the reins.
That's a preacher I can get behind.
So if you take off first and the other ones follow behind, then I'll just bring up the rear and just kind of shake my head.
Hell yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, you guys head off. Start riding hard south to, in this case, Derry's Ford. Let's not get into other possible places that you might go later, or in some other weird universe.
It's fine.
It's a whole thing. So it's supposed to be sort of you have I kind of like to do a luck type roll to try to see if anything happens sort of out of the ordinary on your ride. So you don't have to technically roll for fatigue until like a week's ride. This is pretty short, so I won't make you guys do that, but how about we get what's the roll? Yikes.
If it's coming close to, if it's like simulating luck, would it be spirit?
Well, also, or if you have skills that you have trail skills, I assume John has explorer skills that might also like help. Like identify places that you might want to camp versus
survival.
I have
survival
as well.
I guess survival. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I would say that anyone with survival trained, give a survival roll. Difficulty is just 4.
I hit a 4.
So I got a D6. I rolled a D6. I got a 6 on one of the die. So that explodes.
Roll it again. Yep.
Yeah.
I roll that again, and it's a 1.
So 7
Okay,
total.
so that's a 7.
So 7 total.
And a raise is an extra
3 or 4.
3 or 4. I wanted to say 4. Why did I want to say? Yeah. So okay, no raise. Which is okay. It's fine. So on the way there, it's a standard sort of ride. Spend the night, first night under the stars, camping. You have your rations, plenty of food, and water. Nothing seems to go really too much, askew. You get up the next day, you're riding, it's pretty hot. And again, you don't really run across anything particularly dangerous or noteworthy. You're following this sort of, it's not really like a well-worn trail. There's no like stagecoach tracks or even that sort of stuff. It's just sort of there's a dusty path that you can kind of definitely see is tread down a little bit that gets you to the town, and about let's say 3 o'clock ish, sort of. No, it'd probably be the next day. So I would say you'd spend another night at the beginning of the next day. So maybe if you got up at sunrise, yeah, you'd probably be at like 7:30, 8 o'clock. You kind of see Derry's Ford cresting over. You kind of see the buildings start kind of popping out to your eyes a little bit on the horizon. You see a little bit of a town going, and you ride your way in sort of.
I don't think we do though.
Early morning. Well, whenever, you see it. It's early morning. You see Derry's Ford.
So I think as we're pulling up, then I spur the horse forward a little bit, so we're riding, all kind of closer together, and say, maybe we should just hold on for a few minutes and see if anything is stirring. I know it's early in the morning still, but should be some people out. And then, can we make like an awarenesses or like, if it's hot, there wouldn't be there would still be like wood smoke fires like for cooking and stuff, right? I mean,
yeah. I mean, you definitely would have. Yeah, there'd definitely be smoke from fires to cook. Even if they had like, I don't know if they would have a smith at that particular town per se, to be, making horseshoes or anything. But it's a pretty small town, so there would be some sort of activity that you would notice. Yeah.
Okay, I got a 5 on a notice.
It's definitely quiet. You actually can't even see anyone. You don't see anyone sort of walking around. You don't see any smoke either.
Is it
currently,
we can all make?
Sure. Yeah. Okay. If you have,
I have.
Notice.
I think notice is a default skill now.
Yeah,
it is. Yeah.
I got a 9.
4.
Oh, nice. A 9. Johnathan notices that it's not just quiet, like it's like you don't see anyone sort of about, which is very strange. Like you would think you would see at least like some people moving or some movement. And it looks like some of the animals in the fields may be like restless.
It kind of Jonathan's really good about in the morning when we get up before we start on the trail, pull out the book, time, date, and at night when we go to bed, nothing's going on. So he's just like, nothing's NSTR, nothing significant to report. So he pulls the book out and arrival at Derry's Ford, and he'll just kind of this looks like a ghost town. Like I read about these.
Yeah, there should be people out and about early in the morning getting chickens fed, milking goats, doing whatever. I mean, when I have my homestead, you don't sleep in.
This don't seem too inhabited.
Maybe we should circle.
Yeah, let's get a lay of the land. See if we can't see anything from a different angle.
He'll kind of pull a horse, like take it off the trail and start working our way around.
Sure.
Circle it.
Yeah, you circle the place. It looks intact. It doesn't look like there's been any. There's not like a fire. Nothing's burned down or anything. Seems other than the fact that there's no one anywhere. You see no movement, and as you circle around, yeah, like the buildings aren't like none of the chimneys have smoke coming out of them. It looks like a normal sort of small town. There's a saloon and sort of inn tavern type building. There's a post office. There's what looks to be a general store, maybe a small, I don't even know if they'd have a small bank, but maybe some sort of safe deposit storage place, and other general sort of tradespeople, but mostly it looks like it's farms that are sort of scattered about with cattle or crops. And there's a church as well at like sort of the end. The town's sort of set up like one main street with all the businesses and stuff, and the church is sort of at the end, sort of toward the south side of the town as you kind of skirt around. That's and it's just again a normal looking building.
Do the crops and everything look well kept still?
They look okay.
Yeah.
They look pretty fine.
I think Lester pulls out one of his pistols, reins in the other hand, and says, well, if there's some kind of plague or whatever that's going around through the town, they might be all holed up in a church looking for divine guidance, don't you think, Reverend?
And he'll again tips his head at you when you call him Reverend. Says, yeah, I find that they might well have try to seek shelter under the roof of God. That does make a little good sense.
He cocks his head, but he doesn't say anything. And he says, he doesn't say anything in response to that. He says, maybe we should head on over to the church first and see if anybody's there. If not, then I guess we'll head into town and see what we can find. Maybe they all just up and left, but I imagine they would have taken their animals with them.
Yeah, I think, that's a good first stop. And then I've read that the saloon's a good place to look.
You're learning quick.
Seems like our young friend here has gotten the bite of the venom.
He'll reach in the saddlebag, and he's still got a couple of dime store novel type books of the Old West. And he'll just be like,
all right, so you're gonna go. You're heading to the church.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
Are we gonna be stupid but classic Wild West and ride right up through the main street?
Oh, that's another good question.
No other way to do it. So yeah.
Yeah, you got it right. Mm-hmm. Pistol drawn in your lap, riding, looking at all the closed up boarded windows as you go by.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Nothing's really boarded up. It's just
no.
Yeah, it just looks like nothing's really boarded up. There's
the creak of a shutter.
You still don't see anybody. Yeah, there's like a
tumbleweed.
Yeah.
Tumbleweed. Yep.
Tumbleweed blows by.
Dust swirls.
Yep. You ride up, and again, yes, like at this point, give me a fear check. At this point, you're in a town with a
spirit?
possible
How
and
does one do a fear check?
Yeah.
It's a
I think it's a
great
spirit.
question.
I think it's a spirit check, right?
Yeah, I think it's spirit.
Spirit, eh?
And
Which
what do we-
you would get a
Spirit.
-1, even though you don't get. Yeah, as a major, it's always going to give you that penalty.
But
So
I also
yeah.
get a free spirit re-roll because of my old ways.
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
there
there
you
you
go.
go.
Totally min-maxed, my guy.
You son of a bitch.
Well, I assume I'd fail.
Oh no. Yeah, it's
I
a
got pair of
4.
threes.
Yeah, anything under 4.
Anything under 4 is going to be.
So is 4
Yeah, ditto.
okay? Does that mean like good?
4 is okay. 4 is
That goes to the
you're
winner.
not particularly freaked out by it. Although Lester, you're starting to get like it makes you like it makes your skin crawl. Like you're like, this isn't normal. Like a town this quiet, that doesn't happen. Like something's really wrong here, and we shouldn't be here.
Right,
Type
right.
situation.
His head whips around and he like pulls up on the reins a little bit. Kind of lifts the gun slightly from out of his lap and says, "There's something very wrong here. We shouldn't be here. I don't think anybody should be here."
And then it looks like maybe it's a terror check. Maybe it's not called a fear check. Why am I creating? Is it called? Yeah, because like the fear level is different than a fear check. Yes, so that's. I just want to see if there's a penalty for it. I'm sorry.
Nope. This is what editing's all about.
That just means you have more editing.
He doesn't edit.
I do. I spent hours editing today. Mostly you.
Yeah, I'm trying to look and see what it just says. Like it's easy to make, but it doesn't say what the penalty is for it. What the hell, man?
I mean, if you want to just make it a call and say it's at a -1, all actions are at a -1 until
Yeah, I feel like
whatever triggers.
Yeah, I feel like that's gonna have to be it because I'm like desperately doing like a search through, and I'm not getting
seeing something demonic is a -2. So
Maybe it's just a role play thing. Maybe it's just a weird feeling then. Like if there's nothing to see.
Fails a fear check. It can make you shaken or stunned. So maybe it just makes you shaken.
there you go.
Like you're a little freaked out.
Okay. That means I can't act then, right? I mean, I guess I'm just sitting on the horse. I'm not actually doing anything.
John, you're a fine actor.
Yeah, I feel like shaken. Yeah, you won't. Here we go. It's in the actual. God damn it.
And they only take 3 actions.
Okay, make a fear check. Success means you overcome it. Otherwise,
you have to make a spirit roll to break out of shaken. And that's a free check. So like whenever you want me to do that, I guess would be.
Give me a D20 roll. No, like nothing added or subtracted.
20 crit
Nice.
in a generic fantasy role playing system.
Generic fantasy.
My head explodes. Fuck! I needed a 1.
Yeah, it's real problematic. Like that's it's a major phobia, and I don't feel like I should give you that. Otherwise, I'm gonna give you agoraphobia, which means if you're in an empty, open place, you're like terrified by it, because it basically says like in terror games, like make a spirit roll when you're confronted by creatures or situations that cause fear. Success means you fail. Success is you're fine. If otherwise, you face consequences. If it's horrific or grotesque, then you're shaken and fatigued. Critical failure means you have to roll on the fear table. Terrifying trigger, such as a noble evil, occur when you're panicked. Wild cards must roll on the fear table. Roll a d20 and add the fear penalty. So,
but it wasn't a critical, though.
I mean, this feels like it's more of like the heebie-jeebies than anything.
Yeah, so I don't think it's so I'm gonna say you're distracted. I think is a better. I think that's the most. Or no, I'm gonna get shaken. I think you're gonna have to. I think you are kind of freaked out. Like a 20 is really actually the worst roll. Let's say you're shaken for real, and you do have to roll a spirit roll to not be shaken anymore, to act in an aggressive way. Anything other than fleeing the situation, you have to roll a spirit roll to do first.
So I think after I say that, nobody should be here, I just kind of clam up and I have the reins real tight in my hand, and I have the pistol kind of like not in my lap, half up, but like not pointing, right? Like in that sort of like mid area.
Yep.
And then I just don't say anything. So like I'm on the horse, I'm moving, shaking until we get to the church. Yep. And then they'll have to be like, hey, buddy, let's go.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
And then make a roll then.
Yeah. Cause at this point, your mind's racing. What could be there? What is this that we're dealing with? Like, holy shit, we're walking into this fucking crazy situation. And you're kind of having a panic attack. Yeah. Not like a deep down in my soul, I don't know what the world is anymore fear. It's just like, I'm kind of fucking freaking out, and you don't know why entirely.
Cool.
You approach. The church is a church. The doors are closed. You don't see anything strange outside.
If I noticed that Lester looks a little shaken, I'd grab him when we get to the church and just grab him by the arm and just, hey,
give me a notice check.
I'll give you a notice check.
I'm gonna see if you notice. You got to notice that he's freaked out.
3 is my highest.
Nope, you don't notice. You don't notice he's freaked out.
Church. This is a nice looking church.
You're like, everything's fine. All of us are calm, cool, and collected, man.
Everyone's just on point. We are on
We're ready for this, whatever we run into.
We are road focused. This is a nice looking church, though.
You approach. It's an all wooden church.
All wooden glass.
There is actually. It's not even stained glass. Like it is like paper. It's wood. It's wooden glass. Well, no, I was gonna say it is paper glass, like the waxed paper. It's not even like glass. It's like it is pretty not fancy, right? It is like it's like this town is not a big town, right? It's not. Yeah. It's not like a fancy church. It is like as country church in this time period as you can get. It's pretty humble.
The snakes are in a barrel outside.
But large enough. Large enough. It looks like it's.
Doesn't look like too many people are filling the offering baskets.
It could probably fit like 50 people. You would guess, maybe 40. It's not a huge one though. So, but yeah.
So Johnathan passed his fear test, his fear roll.
Yep. Everyone else is. I think everyone else is like. No, normal. Like proceed as usual.
So he'll so he can't really see in the windows. They just let light through. Then.
Yep.
So
pretty much, you can't see anything in it. Really.
Tear them open.
He'll step off down. So get out of the saddle. Kind of pat the horse. Just leave the reins kind of around the horn. Take a few steps towards the front door. See if he can hear anything.
Give me a notice, but it's going to be a 6.
Got it. 6.
In this particular case, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
no. He doesn't hear anything.
Totally quiet. Totally quiet, yeah.
He'll reach behind him, slip out the tomahawk, and move towards the door and just check it to see if it's locked.
It's not locked. Knob turns.
Got it. So he'll turn back to.
Not braced. It doesn't seem braced or anything. There's not like a wooden brace. You test it. Looks like it would swing in just like a normal open door.
He'll turn back to everybody and kind of signal,
I'm right behind you.
Lester is just in the seat, looking around, pistol kind of up, just looking left and right. Yeah.
So, Jacob now has both pistols out, and he'll raise a finger up to Johnathan, and just wave him back a step.
We should be here.
Yeah, I want to go up to the door of the church, and so my pistols are actually my holy symbols.
Mm-hmm.
And so I want to go up and place them on the door.
Okay.
To see if this is still sanctified ground, or if there's any
Ooh.
ill response to having a holy symbol.
What
is he doing? Why is he doing that?
What power is that? Do you have a power of detect magic, or is there a quality that lets them heat up or something? If there's,
let me see. It's under talisman.
Okay.
Let's see.
Learning is fun.
Mental dependence.
I apologize.
I think this was a bad idea. We should go. We should just go and tell them that they're all dead.
Lester is doing some holy man shit. Don't worry about it. He's going to figure something out right now.
It is
we gotta go.
So the
doesn't really say.
Yeah, it's more just a focus of power. So you need it. It's like a holy symbol in D&D. You need it to cast spells, but you still have to have a spell to cast to detect. Do you have detect evil or some sort of magic spell or blessed
I also
ability?
I do have the spell holy symbol.
Oh, okay. That could be something.
I'm trying to find it.
This game has too many things. I apologize for, but then again, how am I going to know holy symbol is
This is why we just role play and don't ever care about whatever the rules
I know, right?
system are.
So he's gonna stick his holy symbols up on the door.
Well, it's all right. So I have
all kinds of shit.
So I do have that. It requires evil to make a spirit roll.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. Hold on.
He's just fucking with us. There's nothing in the church.
That's interesting. Okay.
Here we go. Evil creators find it hard to attack a pious wayfarer. Once invoked, any supernatural evil creature that wants to make a direct physical attack must make a spirit roll as a free action.
The church starts to scream.
Oh, and so do you cast that?
So I think, I'll cast. When I go up, I will cast Holy Symbol.
Okay, so then you're gonna have to roll. That.
It lasts for. It has a duration of 5, whatever the hell that means.
We should probably back up a little bit, actually.
Yeah.
I've seen this shit before. We should probably.
So you need to roll a whatever your magic or blessed stat. I think that must be spirit. You're gonna have to roll to cast that spell.
And I can also
or no, you just because it does say if you get a raise, it causes it even more trouble. So.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
So, Yeah, it basically is like if you cast it. I'm just double checking. Like I was like, this casting's got to be in the other book.
Is this activating powers? Is that what he's doing?
Yeah, so he's spell casting.
I feel like this is an eternal moment. We stand on a precipice. We must leave.
Now let it play out, Lester. It's all right. Let it play out. He's done this.
It's
We'll
gonna
have
happen.
to do so much work on the back end when this finally releases.
Yeah, it's spirit. It's faith. The arcane skill is faith, and it's spirit based.
There you go.
So you roll a faith test.
There we go. For +2 points of power, I can actually make it all allies in a medium blast.
Oh fuck.
So
okay.
I think I'm gonna do.
He's gonna blast us. He's gonna blast us.
Hold
so
on.
I'm gonna use.
We're gonna use
5 power points. I'm gonna use 5 points.
How many do you get to start at level 1? By the way,
Like 15.
that's what I was like 5. Is it 5? Because that's a lot. It's okay.
Well, remember, I'm not a huckster. I'm blessed.
I think you get 10 or 15 or whatever it is. Yeah,
I think I get 15. Yeah.
So incredible.
Yeah.
Let's roll this baby. Let's see what's going on.
All right.
Would this
double 4s? So it's successful.
But not a raise. So it is successful.
Not a raise.
Everybody. So now, if there's something in there that is evil, it will have to roll a spirit check to attack any of you.
Correct.
Physically attack you.
Will this trigger a spirit roll for me? Like, do I feel like some divine reassurance or whatever?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, you definitely Oh, for sure. Like you
get a bonus?
feel
permeating.
I'll give you a
that's
+1. I'll give you a +1 because you literally feel an actual like you feel a literal holy strength, sort of like, wait a minute, we're on the side of good. We're the ones here to like, challenge face down evil. We've got this. So
yeah, so he's looking all around and he's saying all this shit, and his head snaps back around to Jacob, and he feels a little invigorated. He hops down off the horse, and he brings his pistol up, and he says, "If there's something in here, then we got to go get it. Then we got to go get it so that this place will be safe." I rolled a 6.
wait, you roll? Oh, did you roll an actual 6 or did it didn't explode? Okay, but that's yeah. You're okay. Yeah, you are feeling it. Everyone definitely feels a little more like
Righteous.
Yeah, you're like
he'll kind of look at you over his shoulder, and he says, "In the eternal struggle between good and evil, we raise our voices in prayer and supplication, casting down the wicked demon schemes." And he gives you like a little wink.
Brother.
God damn! Oh, sorry.
And then you open the doors.
Yeah.
The door in.
No.
And then, with the
in
pistols
the
against it, just push the doors open.
Everyone's within a medium blast, right?
No, we're
What's a double door?
He
right?
did it.
So yeah,
It's a double door. No, I was just wondering. Everyone, give me a spirit roll. Unless you have some resistance, you could get a bonus if you have some resistance to like gross smells or like gross stuff.
I have faith.
For some reason, or smell or whatever. Nope, it's just a disgusting smell.
I got a 5.
5.
It's a 4 to do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, I as 2 1s.
Oh,
critical
city
fail.
boy!
As he throws those doors open, you smell the sickliest, sweet, rotting meat, fucking just hot rot just flies in all of your faces. Now, most of you are used to these sort of conditions, and so it doesn't really get you, down in the pit of your stomach. But Johnathan, he's back from the city. He's not always used to dying animals and, all of these types of things. And so you get just almost bowled over by just a wave of nausea. You start throwing up. You are shaken until you roll a spirit roll to get out of shaken as you're just vomiting, dry heaving.
Cyrus puts his hand on Jonathan's back as he's doing this. He goes, "Welcome to Terry's Ford, Jonathan. Just let it all out."
he's doubled over like, well, I'll be good.
You'll be all right. You'll be all right.
Unfortunately, what Jacob sees as he swings those doors open, you all smell. You see the pews are filled with people. Some of them are like horrifyingly desiccated and sort of look mummified almost, while others look like they're sitting still and slowly turn, and a handful of them look at you and have literally like rot, like maggots eating their faces, and are just like skin falling off. And none of them say anything. And as you look down the aisle, the pews are filled with all of these rotting bodies, desiccated bodies. John, yes, John?
I was going to say, does it look like they've been here for 28 days? Because I've seen this movie. So we need to get ready.
Maybe not 28 days. Some of them have been there a while, though. And you see, so at the very front of the church, you see what looks to be a pretty large man, in a Union soldier's outfit, sort of slumped over the altar a little bit, or what's it?
The lectern?
The pew?
The lectern, yes, the lectern. Like, he's kind of slumped over, and as the door swing open, there's a creak, and a head, like his head wearing a hat, like his sergeant's outfit. Anyone with military knowledge would know it's his, like the bars on his uniform would suggest sergeant. His head slowly sort of dawdles up.
For my flock. Welcome to eternity. Please join us.
Give me a notice check.
Do we? So I feel like I'm next to Jacob.
I think we noticed this guy.
Give me this is for other things.
6.
I got a 4.
Oh God, 2.
Hold on.
Makes sense. You're with Jonathan.
7.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Like between heaves, he looks up and he's like points.
Yeah, and I'm like, it's all right. I'm holding your hair back. You don't have to. Yeah, I'm holding your hair back. I don't know what's going on.
Everyone who passed that check, give me a spirit roll for fear. -2. -2.
-2?
Yeah.
Nice. You guys also
that's a 3.
That'll be a 3 for me then.
Hold on, I'm still
I rolled a 5.
12.
Jesus Christ.
Nice.
Johnathan, of all people in this party, is like...
He's purified now that he's purged.
He's like, there's some crazy shit in this world, but for some reason, you are not at all phased. Everyone else is shaken by the fact that when he looks up, he's talking to you, and you see, like, he has his shirt sort of unbuttoned a little. You see, like, wriggling under his skin as he's saying this. And then you literally see, like, a disembodied, terrifying, evil face, like, pop out of his neck skin, and like there was a demented evil baby trying to push its way out of his neck skin, and then it goes back in, and then those keep showing up all over him as he's talking, and you are like, oh no. This guy is fucked up. That's not normal. Johnathan, not scared by it. Everyone else is like, fuck me. I gotta think about this a second. So you are all shaken if you failed the spirit check.
I didn't even notice it, so I'm good. Yeah.
If you didn't notice it, so you are totally fine. Yeah. Cyrus is literally like, wow, this guy sounds like an asshole. That's it. You just hear a guy.
My friend Johnathan is throwing up. I gotta help
He does sound scary, but yes, you're like, you don't notice anything weird though. The other two, Lester and Jacob, though, you're like, this is not a guy. Like, this is not an illness. We're into some fucked up shit already.
Nice. So, I mean, what would I need to make the inference that that's probably Sergeant Reynolds? Because we're looking for a big guy in a sergeant's uniform.
Ooh.
I don't think you would actually need to roll anything. I think you're pretty sure that's your guy if it's anybody's guy.
Sergeant Reynolds. Sergeant Reynolds.
Oh, God. You think that's Sergeant Reynolds? Oh. He doesn't look too good.
That's not who I am anymore. I'm something so much greater. Join me. Become one of the flock like them.
How far away is he?
Probably 30, 40 feet.
Hey, Johnathan, I think this is probably something that needs to go down in that little book there.
Good point. Yep.
Yeah. And I knock an arrow.
Rev, can't you do anything? This is a church. Can't you sanctify this thing?
Will you worship at my altar? Or must I consume you like these others?
I think you can move when shaken, so I'm backing up, pistol raised out of the door.
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
When is it appropriate to roll? Right, like we're not.
We are going to go initiative now. I think if you're ready, it depends on what you want to do. Until anyone, so he technically can't attack you without a spirit roll.
Nice.
because of Jacob's holy symbol. He's going to try to persuade you to start, obviously, but he can't physically attack you without a roll. So until you provoke something necessarily, he may not attack yet. So it depends on what you want to do when we're going to hit initiative, but we'll hit initiative super quick here somewhere.
I mean, we wouldn't know the mechanics of that, I don't feel like, but
if you're backing out,
pistol raise. If I could shoot, I would, but I don't think like.
If you can shoot, you would have to roll a spirit roll. That would, if you want to break out of shaken, that starts a spirit roll. That will start initiative.
Okay,
that'll
I would like to do
kick us
that
off.
then. Right.
All
Because
right.
it's usually at the beginning of your turn you would roll for spirit.
Correct. Yep. So let's say you are like, this shit's bad, guys. Like we gotta, I'm gonna just start popping off. Then yeah, I'll let me do. You can do your spirit roll.
Is it still at a -2?
No, just regular.
Okay, then I pass. I rolled a 5.
Oh, then you are no longer shaken.
I am
bang,
still
bang,
shaking.
bang, 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 bang.
Damn, Lester.
Right. I mean, well, it's not a raise though. I guess I can't actually act on my turn.
Yeah. So what I'm going to call it is everyone gets a spirit check. Now that we're anyone who's shaken can get a spirit check to try to recover, and I'm going to deal initiative cards after that. And if you pass the check, you're allowed to act. If you're not, you have to wait yet another turn.
Oh yeah, I'm checking the cheat sheet. Yeah, success characters no longer shaken may act normally.
Yep. So
cool.
Lester is ready to go. He's all set.
I think I get 2 cards, or I get card. I have to get a card higher than a 5 because I have quick.
Oh, okay. So what I'm going to do is I will do 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so each of you guys are going to be these 4, and then my 2 cards are going to be up here for the mob of zombie follower guys, and him, the actual big bad, will be his own. That will be the first card. The second card will be the mob.
Okay.
So we have ready to go. Is anyone who else needs to roll shaken? Lester is okay. Jacob, roll a spirit.
I rolled. I got a 3.
You're still shaken.
Yeah.
You are freaking out still. Johnathan, you are shaken from a different thing though.
I was
So
going to say I had it from before.
can you stop throwing up is the question.
Got it.
Can you fucking stop?
That's a 5.
I still have my hand on your back.
You are attenuated to the absolutely horrific smell of rotting flesh, and you're ready to go. So only Jacob is shaken still. That means
And Jacob, I can imagine Jacob is like frozen because in his brain, in his mind, he hears the Archangel Michael be like, "In the name of the divine light, we smite the darkness within the banished demons of the abyss." And he's like, "Just shut the fuck up."
these are bad cards for everyone. We got no face cards.
Yeah.
So the highest is the zombie followers. And then it is Cyrus would be next. And then so it's a 10 of clubs, a 9 of clubs, a 7 of diamonds would be Johnathan. And then 6s, I know there's a suit difference. I'm pretty sure clubs is the bottom. So that would mean
yeah, it goes in.
Jacob would go next, but then that doesn't help you because you are stunned, theoretically. And then it would be the sergeant, and lastly, Lester. That is the current
so
lineup.
that 5 gets bounced out. I have to have a card higher than a 5.
Oh, it has to be higher than a 5. Okay.
I think
Let's get rid of that.
Quick action cards higher than 5. Swade, page 40.
Oh, there we go. Let's see what you got now. Oh, you're first. Never mind. You fast.
These are action cards, right? Like,
yes. So these are. Yeah.
So we can spend a Benny to pull another action card.
Oh, there you go.
Yep.
And you all have 3 to start, and they replenish every session. So use them or lose them, baby.
Can I spend one? Am I the 6 of diamonds?
You are the 9 of clubs. You're 9 of clubs.
Can I pull this queen over since I'm first on the thing here?
Yep. Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Well, no, because it was
I was doing it based on
our pictures.
I don't think it.
Gotcha.
So that's why I thought I was the six.
Yeah, because the queen's over John and not me, because I'm the first one.
Well, yeah, but if you
me,
look at our icons on the bottom, it's me, John, Jim.
Yeah, see, it's different for everybody.
It's different for everybody.
Oh, is it?
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, it's weird. It's weird. It's the same for me and Neil.
God, we're best buds. I should then make a sort of like, can I do this? So if I move Jesse's thing right now off the bottom, that doesn't move it for anyone else, right?
Nope.
No.
God damn it. Okay, so that doesn't do that.
I think just
Here, can I just put my
we'll figure it out. I'll
cards
do it
to
later.
Our thing?
I think so, actually. Here, let me. Whoop. Sorry, I'm now dragging a bunch of stuff around like a lunatic.
Good old roll 20.
I mean, we can just write it down, right? I mean, you tell us what our cards are, we'll just write them down.
Yeah, we don't need to. Yeah, you can.
That's fine.
My original goal was just like, I was just gonna like tell you, like, okay, sure, but let me see if I actually can drag this to. Oh no, it won't let me. God damn it! Yeah, it won't let me drag it to you now. I was gonna just say yes, like I have you guys in an order, and I can tell you what the order is.
Yep, that'll work.
That's fine. That's fine.
I'm gonna go ahead and spend one of my bennies though to pull another card.
Okay. So you had the 7 of diamonds, right?
Yes.
Let's get rid of that. Draw you another.
Nothing better.
Oh shit! A Joker, baby. That means you go when you want.
And you get a +2.
And you get a +2.
Yep.
You're in fucking the sweet spot. You can choose to go first or not.
Oh, how far away is the congregation? I got range I have to deal with. That's my problem.
It's 8 creatures that are rotting people seem to have been starting to stand up. I would say they are within short enough range for you to do a movement and attack them if you wanted to start doing that.
I'm going to make a movement to get within. I've got a 3, 6, 12 range for a knife, and
okay.
I'll throw one get close enough and throw one at the first one.
Alrighty.
We went over this last time. Is it fighting?
I think so. I think fighting is pretty much anything.
Well, is a thrown item,
other than yes,
well,
I think knife is fighting.
Yeah.
Knife is fighting. Yeah.
All right, good. I got some of that. And a +2 bonus makes it a 7.
Nice.
Okay. So that's going to be a hit for sure. No raise, which means that they take. I think they're just like mooks. So I think they need shaken, then killed. So I believe. Let me just double check that rule. Is that right? Am I crazy?
So the rules for mooks, I don't know. Maybe. Because a wild card would be the same as us, right? 3 wounds and. So
that's what they call like. Yeah, there's like bosses. There's like 3 levels, right? There's like mooks, right. There's regulars, and then there's like more than you guys, like harder than you guys. Let me double check.
Mooks might be 1 wound. Yeah, I think it probably sounds right.
Yeah, I think mooks are 1 wound, but I think you have to shake them first. I think.
The damage is low. It kills me all the time in the system. I don't remember.
God damn it.
Right, is it on the... Let's see.
It's got to be on the cheat sheet. We're dumb.
Bonus damage. If your hero gets a raise on this action roll, regardless of how many raises, add a d6 to the final
you roll
total.
Damage. If your hero rolls a raise on the attack roll, add a 1d6. Bonus die, also ace. If it's less than the target's toughness, nothing happens. If it's equal or greater, they're shaken. Each raise inflicts a wound. So you have to shake them first.
Okay, so My damage with a knife is strength plus a D4, so that's a D6 and a D4.
Correct. And they explode.
Okay, so 6, 6, 5.
Oh,
2.
for fuck's sake!
No.
So it's dead anyway.
You throw a knife directly between its eyes. One of them drops.
Got it.
Yeah, full on as badass as you could possibly look. Just thunk down. There are 7 more.
Noted.
I'm going to be back in 1 second. I have to use the restroom.
Okay. Rate of fire.
I'm searching the shit out of the Deadlands book. What the hell are these ranges?
So it's kind of like range bands.
They're in
right?
squares.
Yeah.
But like, so I got like there's like range / like there's different ranges. Is it like a -1 each band? I can't find like where it explains like 12, 24, 48.
Yeah,
So,
so
like, what the
12
hell?
is short, 24 is medium, 48's long. It might be a -1 for medium and a -2 for a long, maybe.
I'm trying to see where it even explains that.
Yeah, here it
I
is.
think it's in
Nope, it's -2 and -4. The base target number to hit something at short range is 4. Firing at longer ranges inflicts the penalty listed below: -2 medium, -4 at long, and -8 at extreme.
Is that in Savage Worlds?
It is on the cheat sheet.
Oh my god!
I pulled out the good
Cheat
stuff.
sheet. Damn it! I have to just go to the cheat sheet. Short range is 4. Medium, long, extreme. So is that how it's set up? Like the first number is medium, the second number is long, the third number is extreme?
No, first number is short, then medium, then long. Anything past long
Past
is
long
extreme.
Okay,
So
gotcha.
49 and up is extreme.
All right, thank you.
49 in that particular instance.
I've taken
Depends on the weapon.
0 notes except for Terry's Fjord in the middle of Denver. That's all I have written. So stupid.
Well, at least there's only 6 mooks left.
Yeah. Don't worry, give me 2 rounds and I can do some stuff. And also remember, they can't attack us unless they make a spirit.
Spirit roll.
Oh, that's true, yeah. But we don't know that.
You don't.
I was gonna say, do you
Gotcha
know what
with
your
that.
power does?
Yeah, I don't even know if I know.
I should look mine up in case I decide to use them.
I have the power of lead.
Oh, I got that too.
I thought I had bumped my shooting up to a D10, but then I guess I must have knocked it back down. I'm only at D8.
I
I
remember
think
there
it
was,
took too many. Go ahead.
yeah. No, I think there
Too
was.
many
I remember
points.
that having that discussion where we are like, oh, you should probably spread that around a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And really, like, the backstory for Lester was that he was like a homesteader. So, like, yeah, you're probably shooting rabbits or scaring away someone who might be trying to like steal your cattle or whatever. But like he's not fucking Annie Oakley or whatever.
All right.
So how many points do you have in animal husbandry then?
None. I didn't say he was a
None?
good
Oh,
farmer.
come
I just said
on.
he was a farmer. He has common knowledge, and his common knowledge, one of those things, is like farming stuff.
Is animal fucking.
And he also has survival, right? So like that's survival on the plains.
There you go.
It all works out if you don't think about it too hard.
Let's see. I didn't raise. All right, good. So it doesn't say anything about us, like, initiating attacks.
Okay.
So, like, we can shoot them all they want. They still have to succeed that spirit check in order to attack us.
Yeah, so it's not like invisibility or something like that, or protection from evil, where, like, if you do something, then it negates it.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now that I'm not gonna pee my pants. Yikes.
You don't have, like, a Mountain Dew bottle next to you? Come on.
You ain't cool unless you pee your pants.
Consider me Miles Davis. Yeah, so one down.
Well, wait a minute. Yes, to interrupt, but only for a different reason. So when he pulls it, when somebody pulls a Joker, I think, do we all get a Benny? Does that sound right?
That might be true.
It's not on the cheat sheet, but I feel like that's a thing.
Right now, someone's really mad, as usual, about all of our, like, what's the rules to this? They're like, it's so easy, you fucking idiots. And we're
to
like,
be fair, we haven't played this in months. Like, we were all jazzed up before.
I know. We had a real good, I'm sorry, it's going to be real bad.
Yeah. Except for one other time.
I only played it as Star Wars, technically, not Deadlands. So that was when this is my own.
We did on the Nerdbound forum. We started a game that lasted like 2 weeks.
We did. That's right. We did. Yeah, see?
We started in a brothel, and then the zombies came out, and then the game ended.
God damn it. Did I do that game? And I just did zombies as the first... I hate myself.
No, it is just they act whenever they want, and they get +2 on all traits and damage rolls that round.
Damn. Okay, so it is what's in the cheat sheet. Okay, I thought there was a Benny thing. All right, that's fine.
Unfortunately for you, even more damage would not have helped even if you forgot the +2. I was like, wait, if you got a +2, nope, doesn't matter. You still got the raise. It just would have killed it anyway.
Yeah.
So it's fine. He's dead. He did.
I shoot the fuck out of that thing, maybe.
Then it would be, then it's Lester's turn.
Yeah, I think he just starts screaming, "Go back to hell!"
You're attacking one of the, like,
oh no,
mobs.
Guys, it's real bad. I rolled 2 1s, and you can't Benny out of a critical fail.
Nice, I love this.
Good job.
God damn it. Fuck these dice. Never again.
God, why do you always have to challenge everything right at the beginning of... Like, what is the critical fail going to give you? Like...
So I think you're supposed to shoot an ally or an innocent bystander, I think is kind of the... Like, it doesn't matter what the logic of this is.
I volunteer as tribute.
This actually says a weapon is dropped, gets stuck, the attack hits a friend, vehicle crashes. So it is really just
could have been a jam.
Yeah, I feel like it's do you have 1 or 2 guns? You dual wield or one?
I do not. Originally I was gonna duel, but then Jesse was doing it, so I have 1 and the rifle, but the rifle's on the horse.
Your gun misfires. I mean, you can't really jam a revolver. It's a revolver, right?
So maybe it's just like a dead round. Like,
yeah.
Like if the hammer comes down and nothing happens.
Got it.
Or, okay, I'll say it does. It was an overpacked round, and it explodes enough for you to drop the gun. The other 5 rounds are probably fine. But
or you can shoot me, and I can get a +1 because it might get them riled up.
No, no, we're not gonna do. We're not stacking these edges right yet.
Give me some wounds. Give me wounds.
I don't want to get into this all the way at the beginning. You'll get wounds later, from hopefully. No, yeah, I'll say it misfires to the point that like it makes you drop it.
Okay.
It's out of your hand for now.
So you only get one action and a movement. Can I use my movement to pick it back up again?
Nice.
Or would I have to do that on my next
If you don't
one?
move, yeah, you're not move. Yeah, if you don't move, if you just pick it up, you can use your move action to do that.
Okay, I'll do that then.
So you do not sidle out of the church, though. You're like getting ready to back up, and you're like, it's like kaprang, and you're like, fuck, that was a hot load. That's probably what she said.
That's it, damn it.
Sorry.
I was
want to
thinking
say
it.
so many horrible things. Of like,
Thank you.
I've browsed too much Pornhub in the last. This is all I can think of. That's what my brain goes to is hot loads.
You got a problem though if it's going kaprang.
Also, all of these zombies are your step siblings. Sorry. Anyway, okay. You drop the gun. Yeah, it is an higher grain load than it was recommended, and it does sort of pop off, and it doesn't damage the gun, you don't think, but you do drop it.
Okay. She's like, "Oh, damn it!" And he, bends down and pick it back up again. And if I'm able to, I stand. If not, then he's kind of crouched down, picking up the.
Whatever one you want is fine. Yeah, you could be crouching or standing. Either is fine, I think.
Yeah, he stands back up.
Then, they go. So that's gonna be. Let me see what their attack is real quick.
I was so excited.
Well, yeah. I mean, then you dropped the hot
load.
You got
Yeah, that's why you popped off early with the hot load and dropped it all on the floor.
This is the worst game we've ever done. It's so.
Good thing Leslie stopped playing.
I know. I'm like, I'm not making a good name for myself. Okay. I think they just have fighting, so I think it's just gonna be like
biting.
It's whatever they can find. Yeah, it's claws. So they're gonna do.
Remember, they have to make a spirit roll.
Oh, they do.
Mm-hmm.
Their spirit sucks.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're spiritless.
This is what happens. This is what happens when I goddamn don't think about what powers you have when I'm creating these things.
I'm sure one or two of them will succeed.
All right, let me just go to.
This is a warp demon without any armor.
7d4 would be what all of them are rolling to see if they succeed. Well, thanks me. I'm dumb. I just typed 74. Like, what kind of moron am I? Oh my god. None of them can get rid of the shaken to attack you. That's okay. That's embarrassing and infuriating. So then it's Cyrus's turn.
So can I see the main guy there, Sergeant Samuel Reynolds?
You can see him. You don't see anything other than, he talks disturbing, but you don't see it. You didn't see any of the weird shit. So, but you do see him.
I want to take aim with my bow at him.
Sure.
Shoot him right in the stupid head.
Okay. Yeah, let's go for that.
All right, that's what I'll do then. So, obviously,
I do have to double check. God, we had to check those rules, don't we? On like a ranged attack, the target, the base is to hit is 4. Medium range is -2. Long range is -4. What's your range on your bow? Does it have
I think it's
like
12.
12. Yeah, 12, 24, 48.
12, 24, 48. And that's yards, right? Yeah, he's within 12 yards. Yeah, you're good. That's a normal shot. Yeah.
All right. So
It's just a regular shot.
Shooting. I will take aim down the shaft of the arrow.
He's not particularly agile, so.
Okay. Well, I got 2 1s.
Oh my
that's
god!
good, right?
Whoa! What?
That's good.
Snap that bow.
Yeah. That'd be great.
No, the bowstring snaps.
Perfect. Christ almighty.
And
I just toss it. Yeah.
This is incredible. This is weirdly incredible.
And with my movement, I put my brass knuckles on.
Here we go.
All right, I enjoy this.
Why'd I even bother with the goddamn bow?
I like where this is going.
Time to wade in, and I'm just
yeah, you fucking like square up. You're ready as these things start. Well,
I'm just cursing.
They kind of are
my
just.
old ways.
They're kind of like hesitant. They're like at this point, there's been enough time for them to like they have turned, but like yeah, they're all kind of like ooh that holy symbol. They don't know. They're just like ready to pounce, but nothing's gotten the strength yet. Although we'll see. I don't know about the sergeant himself. He is obviously not rolled yet. So, Jacob, you are up.
All right, I am still shaken, so I'm gonna make that spirit roll.
Yeah, you
See what
are.
we got. That's a 4.
You feel great. You feel inspired.
So he's kind of like holding his guns up to like the side of his head almost, and you can like see his hands shaking. And then he like you see like he suddenly locks into place, and he's like, "You believe that there is a God. Even the demons believe that." And shudder. And then he starts to like level the pistols down.
Nice.
All right.
Don't roll a bunch of ones.
Are you going at the sergeant?
Well, isn't is like coming out of that my turn, or do I get to act?
No, you get to act. You're ready to go, buddy. Like, are you fucking pinging him, or are you pinging zombies right now?
So I actually am going to. I'm gonna cast Smite on my pistols then. So as he does that and he levels them down, like all of the filigree and the weapons starts to glow.
Nice.
Well done.
And he gets like just a little smirk on his face.
You see the sergeant at this point, like you see him once it starts to glow, his eyes light up just a little bit, and he like tilts his head like, ooh, this will be a fun one. It's sort of like the look he gives. He doesn't say anything, but he's just kind of like, ooh, I like where this is going.
Let me just double check. So I guess I still have to roll on it, right? Because it says while the power is in effect, the weapon's damage is increased by +2 or +4 with a raise.
Yeah, so you'd have to roll in.
Yeah, you didn't actually hit him. Yeah, you just cast the spell.
No, yeah, I still have to roll. I have to roll to cast Smite.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, all right, that's a 6.
Oh, god damn it.
Yes.
That's 9. So that is with a raise.
That is a raise.
So +4 damage.
Fuck.
If I hit him. If I manage to hit him.
Okay.
But that's going to be next turn.
Okay. What does it have at its disposal? Because it's got a lot, but it's not so much the most, like, it doesn't really have guns. It's not really what it uses. Although it could have. It does have a shooting. It's just gonna have a normal. It's just gonna have a normal service revolver.
It makes sense.
Sure,
Makes
I think
sense.
that's fine. It's gonna pull. He's like, he does the little like tilt his head and smiles and is like, and he draws a revolver. He's gonna shoot
Make a
you.
spirit roll.
Oh fuck! That's right. What is his spirit? Oh, at least his spirit is reasonable, ish.
Shit.
Although he is not. He's essentially a wild card, so he does get it.
Yeah, you got bennies to
That
spend.
makes sense.
I guess.
He gets an extra. I think he gets the D6, or does he not get the D6 also? I thought he got the D6 as well. No, like
If he's a wild
he
card,
gets
yeah.
the wild die, right? Or not, or whatever the
Well, yeah.
enemy
think
version of
so.
wild card is, right? Where you get like extra
See, I didn't-
stuff.
I didn't put that stuff on there because that's you stuff. That's not us stuff.
Yeah, god damn it. Let me just double check.
Give it to him. Make it fun.
Sure, we're gonna say he has it.
I thought I remember reading that we're all wild cards, and all wild cards get the extra D6. So if an enemy is a wild card, then they get the
Well,
Right.
I guess it's not a. I think there's a different name for it, but yes,
Yeah, who
like
cares?
essentially, he's like a U, essentially.
He's an us.
That's. Oh.
So he's gonna hit with a 5, and so or even the 4. Now I'm gonna have to. Who has? Does anyone have the like service fucking revolver damage?
Is it a Colt Frontier?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
It's
it is
2d6
now.
plus 1.
Oh
There you go.
shit! Really?
I don't know what like a base. I mean, that's probably not like the basic gun. I don't have the book open though.
I mean,
that's what I was gonna look
it
for.
looks like most revolvers do 2d6 plus 1.
Okay. You can soak damage and stuff though, so that's fine.
Yeah, yeah. That's if he hits.
Well, he did hit you, right?
You made the
No,
spirit
that
roll?
was the spirit roll.
Oh, that was a spiral. God, motherfucker, I forgot that. Thanks, guys, for reminding me of
Reminded? Yeah.
all of my awful. Sorry, I'm going back with doing too many things. So there's a D6 shooting. So he's
Alright.
also. So he's gonna do a D6 shooting. Plus the wild die.
Oh, so here, Joker's Wild. Anytime the villains draw a Joker, put one Benny in the general pool and give one each to give another to each enemy wild card.
Ooh.
Oh yeah,
7
that's when the enemy
damage?
does it though.
So that's 7 damage.
Oh no, that's whoa. That should
Should have
be
plus
to hit.
1. Oh, that's the hit. He misses. That's right.
Oh yeah,
That was the
that's
first
right.
one was a spirit roll. So
Spirit
yes,
roll,
he
man.
misses. He misses.
Yep.
He draws and fires and misses. That is correct.
By the grace of God.
And then we recall.
And I think we
All
have to
these.
reshuffle because the Joker came out. I don't know if there's a shuffle thing on there.
There is. I'll recall all. Shuffle.
I'm trying to find the enemy.
So we're gonna do.
wild
It's
card.
gonna be Jesse, John, Jim, zombies, or me, or big guy. Sergeant, zombies. Flip.
So am I the 7 then?
Oh
Yes, you're the 7.
yeah.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
So Jim, you're first up. Johnathan, and also, does someone get a second card? Nope, John, yours is over 5, right? So yours stays.
Yeah, I'm good.
No one else gets a different, like a trade or best of 2, right?
No. The problem, okay. I wanna go earlier, but if I spend a Benny, what are the chances I'm gonna get better than a 9?
It's a tough call.
Right.
But you can spend them, you're gonna get them back. Who spent
that? But I could also then... I could... Alright, fuck it. I'm gonna spend a Benny. Draw a new card.
Alright. Get rid of that.
Be better. Be better. Be better. God damn it!
Close.
It's same place in initiative at least.
I know it doesn't matter at all. All right, it didn't matter.
It didn't matter at all.
If you got an 8, it's fine. Yeah, 8 of hearts.
Am I the 7 then?
No, that's me.
No,
Okay.
You're the 10, and fucking Jonathan's got Ace of Spades. He's in the lead, ready to fucking rock out.
All right.
You guys could really use some like area of effect, but I'm not sure you have any right now.
Yeah, I don't think we do. Nah. So here's what I think I'm going to do is...
So right now all of the zombies are still shaken, which I think would mean they would take a -2 to hit, so like there's very little chance you would miss them. But yes, they are not moving toward you, and so far no damage to the sergeant, or whatever this version of the sergeant is.
Former sergeant.
Okay.
Yes. The character previously known as Sergeant Samuel, whatever I named him.
Oh, okay. So what I want to do is...
Beckett.
Beckett. Is that right? Is it Samuel? I didn't say it was Samuel Beckett, did I? I was like, because if it's Samuel Beckett, I'll kill myself, because I would have known that I named it the dumbest name to hold from no. It's like, come on, Neil, do better.
All right, I'm gonna. Jesus, I'll close in on the sergeant, and I'm gonna take multi-attack. So
whoa,
2 attacks.
Okay.
So that's at a negative. So they'll be at a -2 penalty, but unarmed, I get a +1.
Nice.
Oh, all right.
So it's a -1. So I guess I roll them one at a time.
Sure. Yep.
For the hit. Okay. 13. The 8. I have a D8 for fighting and exploded.
Damn it. Okay. Yeah. Oh, sure.
What? 2 raises?
And then
it depends on what its. It depends on what its toughness is, right, or its parry is.
Yeah.
So it's not necessarily 4.
So the second one misses. Yeah. So yeah.
Okay.
So that's
the
13, so it's a 12. Yeah. For the first
do your unarmed attacks have any special quality to them? Any like armor piercing or anything like that, or no?
It's I get a +1 to the attack roll, and I feel like that's it. It's the martial arts part of it.
I didn't know with the Chi Master if it did any, like anything special other
Not yet.
than the +1.
Well, it does. It's the +1.
Yeah, and it does a strength +4. And then I'm always considered armed, so if somebody attacks me back, I don't suffer that penalty.
Oh, nice. There you go.
Okay.
Which I think that's in that other book. Okay, so it does a strength, which is a D6, plus a D4.
And then +2 for the 2 raises.
Yeah.
Oh, 4. 9 damage.
Oh.
All right. Yeah. He's shaken. Mechanically, that is yes. That's it. It does. You seem to hurt him. for sure. With that hit, it seems like essentially, yeah, like he was sort of taken aback at the amount of power you were able to hit him with. It was kind of like, huh?
They're not supposed to be able to do that.
Yeah. And then it would be zombies. So all of them need to roll a spirit roll to decide whether they can attack or not. Let's see if we can clear any number of them. 7D4.
Wasn't it 6? One of them's dead, right?
There were 8 of them.
Oh, there was 8. Oh, I thought there were 7. Okay.
Yeah. Holy shit, one of them can act.
Yeah, there you go.
One of them can act.
One brave motherfucker.
Who was... So Johnathan was the only one that's attacked them so far. And he's going toward the sergeant. So I think that one is going to try to attack Johnathan. Okay. I think that makes sense for that one. So it's just going to do a normal fighting, just claw strike, which would be strength plus D4. The hit is, its fighting is D6.
And it's trying to beat my parry, right?
Correct.
Okay, cool. That's a 6.
Fuck, really?
I got no fucking gun. I gotta have something.
It literally, like, it reaches out. So it's like, and as it's reaching out, it's trying to, like, bite you, but you're, like, literally just redirecting it and just confusing it. It can't even get close to biting you. You're just able to, like, use its momentum against it. I don't know if that's what martial art you're using, Aikido or some such, but let's say yes. That's
a pretty standard kind of tactic. Just as I'm moving towards the sergeant, just kind of like get that way.
Yeah, you've basically just disrupted it, got it. You know, it kind of gets a little confused, and it tries to bite you and stumbles down, and has no chance of actually doing much damage to you, which then pulls up Cyrus.
So I put my brass knuckles on, and I want to rush the sergeant.
Sure.
Yeah.
You can do your movement and attack if you would like. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I would enjoy. That's what I would like to try to do.
Sure.
I'm going to turn this undead into some fun dead. And then I'm going to run.
Everyone's like, I don't know what that means.
Doesn't matter what it means. And then I'm going to do fighting. So I got my...
Sure.
Okay. So I roll the fighting die and a D6.
Yep. You're beating its parry, which is actually a 5.
Okay, so 5 is my highest.
Okay, well, you hit then, for sure.
Hit. All right, so I've got my brass knuckles, which is strength.
Oh, toughness is damage, so you hit. A 4 is what you're supposed... oh, no, parry, sorry, yeah, 5. Yeah, you hit him, though.
In order for the whole explosion thing, you have to max the die, right? So if
yeah.
Okay, gotcha, all right, so that's good. So I hit him, so now I'm just rolling my damage.
Correct.
Which also explodes.
Okay, so it's a strength plus a D4.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to do it. 4, so it's a 5 total.
Ooh, and you were going for the sergeant?
Yeah, I ran up to him. I said, turn the undead into fun dead. That's what I said.
Yeah.
Then I hit him.
You hit him pretty hard.
Is it?
In your opinion. In your opinion. Like
I'm reading through it. Like,
you
I gotta get me
feel-
some chi damage or something.
you
Like, what the
feel a pretty hard impact, but for the love of God, there was no movement. It was like hitting a stone pillar. He didn't even move.
fuck? Cool. That feels good.
Yeah, guns. Yeah, I guess guns in this case might help against this guy. It would be Jesse next, so that would be Jacob. Well, I'm just saying his toughness is
I
high.
ain't using guns.
His toughness is high, so you're gonna have to get through a hell of a toughness to hit this
There you
guy.
Well, you might not like using guns, but I sure as hell do. So
Although,
I think that's a penalty now.
I'm gonna get my other one
What
too.
what type of guns? Because like, can you fan the hammer versus duel in this case? Because like, if you could fan the hammer,
I have 2 Thunderers.
oh, that's a great question. Whether that's single or double.
But
action,
I'm dual wielding anyway, so I guess technically I couldn't fan because I have
That's correct. You
one in
couldn't.
either
Yeah,
hand.
yeah,
So.
that is correct. Yep, that is true.
So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do those. So I have 2 gun kid and ambidextrous.
God.
So no
Okay.
penalties.
Of course.
See what we got.
You're shooting a 4 against anyone.
Yeah. Well, luckily I didn't crit fail.
Oh, okay. Good.
That's
nice.
a 5 and a 7. Oh, because I got a 5 on the wild die. Okay, good. Woo!
Okay.
I rolled a 1 on the D10, but then a 5 on the wild die. So
Okay. So you hit.
So that's a 5
although
and a
that's-
7. So that's 2 successes.
It is a multi-attack, but since you have no penalty because of your traits, right?
Correct,
So
yeah.
yes, correct.
Yep.
Yes, that's 2 hits. Yep. So
All right.
two damage rolls
2 damage rolls. So that's going to be
that are separately. That'll stack separately, right?
Yes. So the first one is going to be 15 damage.
Nice.
Okay.
I rolled 2 5s, and then it's +1 and then +4 for smite. So
What did I do wrong in building my character? Why is this is the 3rd game where I'm like, what the fuck am I doing?
Okay. What was
And
the
then,
total? What was the total?
15 on the first
15.
one. and then
Okay, so
16 on the second attack.
Nice.
Because he's getting plus
Because I rolled a 5 and a 6 on damage on the second attack.
Okay, so you got a. Hold on, let me double check some things.
So
Don't forget, you can
20,
spend bennies
12.
to soak some of the damage, right?
Two raises.
That's right.
It's
God
2
damn,
raises on the
thanks.
first attack and 3 raises on the second attack.
Yeah, he ain't gonna survive that if I don't soak some shit. That's too much damage.
Well, so
'Cause hitting him once, like you have to beat a toughness of 8, right, to get through
Okay.
the toughness, right?
Oh,
So-
yeah. Oh,
but
okay,
you
okay. So it's not
raise-
that many raises.
But the
then.
12 though is 1 raise, right? So like 12 is a raise, but then you have 1 and 2. That's 3 wounds. That would fucking kill him. So I'm the first one is a shaken though. So
but he's already shaken.
Yeah.
oh
got-
fuck, that's right.
Yeah,
'cause he
Johnny,
hasn't-
got punched
Johnny
in the
laid a
mouth.
smack across the
That's
face.
right. He's shaken. So that would kill him. So I'm gonna.
Well, just put him at incapacitated.
No, I'm gonna soak 2 of those wounds with bennies.
Oh!
I'm just gonna fucking take 2 of. I'm gonna take 2 bennies. Oh, I'm just gonna do it. Like he's
There you
gonna at least survive enough. He has 1 wound. You fucking clock him good,
Oh, yeah.
but it
I'll say
seemingly.
when he shoots too, you're expecting like this loud cacophonous bang, but it's more like a choir of angels that hum insanely loudly, like reverberating throughout the church.
Okay. Yeah, everyone hears a holy sort of hymn note, a very Bach-esque major note.
Slightly discordant.
Everyone, and he takes some damage. It looks like it heals sort of supernaturally. The second shot really ripped through its chest. Like, you were like, fuck, I was sure that got him. Like, that was right through the heart. But it heals up. But it does look like he's definitely taken some damage. Like, he's not feeling great. You've done some damage.
Nice.
And then he'll yell out, "Come out of this, man, you impure spirit!"
Oof. Lester?
Amen, brother. I am in a multi-action.
I use ChatGPT to generate Bible verses.
Whoa.
Awesome.
Nice.
I will take the multi-action penalty. I want to try to shoot 2 zombies.
Sure.
I'm feeling the light of the Lord. So
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
Quadruple ones.
Well, nope. So the first one's going to be a 2, so that's going to miss. As I rolled 2 4s.
Fair enough, yep.
Oh, and then I rolled a 4 and a 2, so that's also going to be a 2. So he's just wildly firing as the zombies are kind of like...
So let me get this straight. You got a 0 and a 2.
No. I rolled a 2 and a 4. So the first one was 2 4s, so 2. And then this one
2
was a
4s,
2 and a 4.
okay.
And the fourth
Okay.
becomes a 2. So, yeah.
Yep.
I was like, yikes. All right.
They won't stand still.
The sergeant at this point is staggering a little bit, trying to get, sort of re-adhere his tissue, and he stares down the preacher, and he's gonna try to overcome his terrifying fear of the holy.
I'm an idiot. I should have used a Benny.
So he got a 4.
Yeah, well.
So he is unstaggered.
Oh.
Or shaken. Unshaken, not staggered. Sorry, shaken. And now he will... Yeah, I don't think he really has... Doesn't have any, like, what's it called? Like, natural weapons. So he's going to shoot.
Is there a negative in melee to shoot? I think. Maybe.
A negative into melee, but he's not in melee. Jacob isn't in melee.
No,
but he's in with us. Like, we're close enough to him.
Oh, a penalty to shoot from melee? Ooh.
Right, because then he's not focused on like defensively protecting himself or whatever. I don't. I'm just asking a question. I don't know.
That's a great question, man. I don't know.
You're just asking questions.
That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. I'm not trying to start trouble. Shit, I don't know, man. That's a great question. There's withdrawing into melee. But yeah, I don't have a firing into melee. Like, are there opportunity attacks?
Also, pause for 1 second. With you guys both fighting him in melee, you guys get a ganging up bonus as well.
Nice.
Each additional adjacent foe who isn't stunned adds +1 to the attacker's fighting rolls. Up to a maximum of +4.
All right.
Oh. So. Oh, fuck. Okay. Ranged weapons in melee. The attacker may only use a power or a one-handed ranged weapon when in melee. He may not fire rifles or other long arms. The TN is the defender's parry instead of short range as he struggles, wrestles back and forth. If attacking a non-adjacent target with a ranged attack while in melee, the attacker instantly becomes vulnerable. Vulnerable sounds bad.
I think it's like a -2.
Listen, we all have to be a little vulnerable sometimes.
It's either a -2, like a +2 for the attacker, then, or something like that. Right?
It is
Usually
a
it's
+2. Yep.
+2, +4 is pretty standard for things.
Yeah. So Johnny and Cyrus will get a +2 if he chooses to shoot me.
They actually so they'll have a +3 total because they also have the ganging up on us.
Right. Yeah.
So I think he's just going to try to shoot Johnathan with a pistol. It's the easiest. It's the person that hurt him the most. And it does
parry.
And it would have to beat his parry. What's your parry again?
6.
Say it was 6. Oof. Yikes. Otherwise, you're going to have to... He's going to become vulnerable. Jesus, that's no good. People are right up on him. Maybe I can just fucking punch you guys.
Fucking rifle butt.
I'm like, what has he got? He has no... This is not a great
Just
melee
have him
guy.
pistol whip Johnathan. That's it.
Hey, wait a minute. Yeah, go ahead. Go for it.
You know what? Fuck it. Pistol whip me.
You got a 6 parry. You're fine.
Yeah, right? That's what I'm like, yeah. We'll be fine.
Yeah, I'll try. You know what? He will. Let's try it. He's going to try a fighting to pistol whip. So just strength plus like a D4, right? Just pistol whip with a fighting roll against Johnathan because he has really hurt him. So he's going to roll.
You did your best, Cyrus. You did your best.
It's all right. I'm reading the grappling rules right now.
New plan.
Yeah.
His fighting is a D8. That's better. So it's a roll 1D8 plus 1D6.
That's not looking good for him.
Nice.
Swing and a miss. He roars, tries to swing at Johnathan, and just isn't even close. It's not even like, wow, Johnathan really dodged that. It was like, wow, that fucking thing sucks. No good.
Johnathan didn't even have to move.
I think that's everyone, right?
Kind of watches it go by.
Yes.
He's like, what?
Yeah.
It punches the zombie that's floundering around.
Yeah, like
Did you move? Did you move to at least make him feel better about himself? Like, oh, you almost got me there, buddy.
Yeah, like just to make you feel like he's doing a good job. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we'll do next round. This is not going well for these guys.
Oh, it's going awesome for us, though.
Well, yeah, you guys doing great. Although, I mean, none of the other zombies are dead yet. That's something.
That is true.
Ooh.
Oh, I get a new card.
These are some real low ones, guys.
Oh,
these are real. Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Get that 3 out of there.
John, yeah, you're going to get that gone. We're going to take
Joker.
that 3 out. And you're going to get a 6. Zombies are going to be first.
Can I spend a Benny to force somebody to re-roll? Can I give them a new card?
Nope.
Which one's mine?
Yours is Queen.
You're the Queen of Hearts.
Yeah. I don't need to.
Neil, I'm spending a Benny for another card.
Okay.
Yeah.
That?
Yeah, I'll spend the second one.
Oh, okay.
there you go.
That's something. Jim, you want to spend one?
Yeah, I'll spend the second one.
All right. Let's do that. Let's see what happens.
It's better than a 2.
Not
Better.
Not I mean, it's better, but
same place in initiative though.
yeah, I'm not sure that's helping. Yeah,
that's where I'm at right now. If I spend a Benny, I have to get a queen or above in order to do any decent good, and I'm like, nah.
With a king and a queen as your foes, yeah, the Benny is going to be a real hard.
Yeah.
I mean, but you had a 2, which is pretty bad. Yeah. But
I could get better, but it's not going to do it. Like it's not going to really change anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 bennies.
Oh no, I spent one. How do I get rid of that?
Oh,
so click on it and then
there you
drag
go.
it back to the pile.
Yeah, and it should take one off now.
There it goes.
There we go. Yep. Good times. It's like we're playing real. It's like real cards, guys. Woo! It's like we're really playing. Anyone else want to do anything? No? Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to roll to see if any of the other 6 fucking zombies can do anything. Wait, that's a 64 because one of them's not dead but able to act. Holy shit, one more is able to act.
Whoa.
So two are able to act. The first one I think is going to keep going for Johnathan because I think he's already attacked him. Mm-hmm. So I think that makes sense. I think he's going to go after him again, even though that's unlikely to hit him with... did I try? Oh, sorry. Can I? Yeah, I think they just get a 1d6. First one's going to roll a 1d6. First one's going to attack Jonathan. 1d6. Is that even able to hit you? You have a 6, right? So he could theoretically hit you. Does not. Swing and a miss.
Does Defender win ties? Or does it just have to match the number?
I think it just has to... Oh. God damn it. I thought it was match.
No, I'm going to look. Melee attacks. The target number to hit an opponent is equal to the opponent's parry score. 2 if he has no fighting skill. Is equal to the opponent's parry score. Yeah. So if you got a 6, it would hit. Or whatever the number is.
Okay. All right. It's going to attack Cyrus, this other one. Because it has no other reason than... Ooh. So that's going to explode.
Explode all over me.
What's your parry?
My parry is 6.
All right, so it got an 8, so that hits you.
Oh,
so it's going to be...
How many wounds do I get?
It's going to be a strength plus 1d4. And for some reason, my shit exited out. Walking. That is a strength plus d4. The strength is a d6. Okay, d6 plus d4. Sorry. Ah. Five.
My toughness is a 6.
Then it hits you, but doesn't seem to. It tries to like claw at your clothes, and it might rip them a little bit or sort of like catch them, but it doesn't get through. Doesn't scratch you. No one.
Man, get off
thick
me,
boy, huh?
Get the fuck off me.
And then it would actually be It would be Cyrus is up next, I believe. Wait. Diamonds is before Hearts?
Nope, other way around.
Other way. Hearts is before that.
It goes in reverse alphabetical order.
Got it. Okay. So then it's Cyrus's turn.
I'm going to try to grapple the lieutenant here. or the
Sergeant. Yeah.
I want to hold him down. So
Okay.
it's an opposed roll between the attacker and defender's athletics. If the attacker wins, the foe is entangled. With a raise, he's bound. So
Okay.
I'm trying to gain physical control of him and hold him down for all of the tanks and damage dealers to tank and damage deal him.
Okay. Sure.
You give them massive. I get a gang up bonus.
Yep.
So what did we say that was at? +3?
You're at +1.
Oh, +1. Okay, excuse me.
Yep.
All right. Okay, so I'm gonna make my athletics roll, and then I think you make an athletics roll too. And I do a +6 with that. My athletics is a D8. Okay, so I'm on a 6. That's my highest.
4. Okay. You win.
Oh, I'm sorry. It would have been a 7 then. I didn't add the +1, so a 7 total.
Oh, then no raise. Still though, you do entangle him.
So I have entangled him. I've entangled this grotesquerie.
And as you're doing it, like you feel like wriggling masses of souls trying to get out of its skin for some reason.
Oh, that's
no mechanical effect, but you do feel it.
So what's entangled to do?
So he subtracts 2 from all trait rolls.
Awesome. That's what I'm all up. I'm like climbing all over him. I'm like putting him in Nelson's half and full.
I put him in a half and a full Nelson.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm applying all of the Nelsons onto him, and just making it difficult for him to do anything, so we can release whatever demon is holding him.
So the good question is, how do I get rid of a grapple? Because his turn is up next, which means he'll be able to try to break a grapple.
Let's see. Creatures. Shit. You think you would say within the grappling rules?
How to break it?
I mean, maybe it's an opposed roll.
Breaking free from a foe, use the grappling rules in reverse.
Okay. So
there you go.
It again.
The victim does, it's just an athletics roll. And that's it. So it's just another athletics roll. He's gonna try to
6 plus 1, 7 again.
Wait. I don't think he can win that. Because there's a +1. I don't think he has any way to do a +1.
He's trying to do some like counter jujitsu bullshit. I'm like, nope.
You can still explode the die.
Yeah.
That's true. Good. All right, let's fucking try that. This guy is getting his ass handed to him. So this is strength, right? Or athletics, which is the D6.
Athletics, yeah.
Nope, he got a 5.
Yeah.
I just reestablished my entanglements.
So he's entangled.
Like, you just reasserted your dominance.
The sergeant is flailing on the floor, trying his best to do anything.
Come on, get the demon out! Get the demon out, the sergeant.
And then Johnathan would be the next up.
Okay, so I'll do.
Wait.
No, I'm a 9.
No.
Yeah.
Lester. I forgot he did not do the Joker. Lester.
Bonuses now, right? Like double bonuses. There has to be a benefit to why I did this for all of you.
There are bonuses.
He's at a disadvantage right now to do anything.
That's right. Yes.
Yeah, he can't. So essentially, he has to break free, which is either a strength -2 or an athletics roll. And otherwise, he's essentially like not able to move. So he can't act, essentially.
He's got to go to acting school.
Oh, he's also distracted, which might.
Yeah, that's where the -2 comes from.
Oh my god.
All right, well, that's good. That'll be good for John.
So he's not bound. He's not bound yet. He's just entangled, which gives distracted, which gives him a -2 to all trait rolls.
Oh, so yes, okay, yeah.
That has to affect his parry then, right?
Oh wait, success on a foe
No, 'cause it's
already
trait.
entangled
Yeah,
makes
it's
him
a
bound.
trait roll.
Okay.
So does that mean that on my next attack, if I try to, as he's already entangled, if I succeed on my next attack, I will then bind him?
Yes.
Okay.
And then you can cast him out.
I will exercise the demon. I will exercise the demon.
Yep. First you entangle, then you bind, then you dispel, or no, then you what is it?
Control. I have to control.
No, what is it when you banish? There we go.
Oh, banish.
I'm into it. I will. Bind him.
Jonathan would be up next after Lester.
Okay.
Wait.
So I didn't do anything yet. Okay.
Oh, I thought you did. Sorry.
No.
I was like, didn't you do something? No.
No, I didn't.
Damn you, John. Do something.
So he pulls the pistol up. So I've now misfired, shot 2 more. So I still have 3 bullets left.
Yep.
So he brings the pistol up, steadies it with the other hand. He says, "Die, you son of a bitch!" I got a 5.
Okay. That'll hit.
Okay. So that'll be 2d6 plus 1. It's armor piercing 1.
Ooh.
Ooh, so 5 and a 6. So 10, 16 plus 1 is 17. And whatever the armor piercing does. I don't know if that equates to the plus 1. I don't know if that's what that is.
I think armor piercing should take 1 off the toughness, but I don't know for sure.
You exploded them dies.
I did.
But that I'm not sure it matters. That's going to be 2.
Shaken and the wound takes it out.
Well, he's already.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, they're all shaken. Yeah, I'm shooting.
Did he unshake? Because
I'm
he
shooting at
attacked.
the ones at the back.
Lester's shooting the zombies.
Oh wait, you're shooting zombies?
I'm shooting the zombies because they're still a problem.
Oh, okay. And is it okay? Well, you have 1 gun though, right?
Yes.
So you're not shooting multiple.
No, I'm shooting. I tried to do that last time. It didn't work for me, so I'm just going to take them out one at a time.
Oh yeah, well then that one's definitely dead. You're down to. Did you want one of the ones that was shaken or not? Because if you can either hit one, you can either hit one that's shaken, and it will obviously die. But if you hit one that wasn't shaken, it will also automatically die because it's already a 1 wound because you're hitting 2 raises.
No, because I don't want to shoot towards melee. Like I figure they have their stuff handled, so I'm just starting to clear from the back to the front.
All right, yeah. Then 1 more down. Yeah, that's an easy. You fucking just like wing it right in the head, bang. Got brains fly everywhere.
And then he makes the sign of the cross.
Motherfucker, that's my move.
Then it would be Jonathan.
All right, same thing as last time, except I don't have any penalties now. So
and you get a +1 for ganging up.
Well, I'm going to do multiple attack. So +1 from my martial arts, and then +1 from the. So that's going to cancel out the -2. So they're straight rolls.
Nice.
Kia.
A 4.
Ooh.
And 9.
Oh, nice.
All right, so the 4 would not hit.
Got it.
Yeah, you're hitting the sergeant, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. For the 4 misses, but the 9, definitely hits.
All right. So, need big numbers here.
Now I was wrong with the raise damage. For every raise, you get a +1d6 for damage.
That's 2 4s. 3 4s.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
4 4s.
Oh fuck. You have like you are like
5, 6.
You're like One Punch Man. In Deadlands. You're just like fucking punching through people's chests. Okay, what was the total?
18.
Christ. I think okay. You at this point,
Neil, you still have 1 Benny left.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. What Benny still puts him at death. I can't save him. Johnathan, narrate how you like. At this point, you literally are like you strike and just destroy the thing, kill it outright. So the question is, how what's it look like?
So he's after Cyrus grabs him, he'll take a step back and he goes to kick, completely misses the kick, but keeps the spin going and just comes around with an elbow and just goes right into his face.
Oh. You hear a really loud snap, like a neck snap, and Cyrus feels the creature just sort of slump out of consciousness.
Oh.
It seems dead. It's not breathing or anything like that. And the zombies sort of shamble for another couple steps and fall over. They just fall on the ground dead.
Damn, Johnathan.
Did we do it?
It,
gun out like
I don't know. He's feels dead to me.
Johnathan will take the tomahawk and like bury it in his skull just to make sure.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. You're like, hey, this guy's dead. You're pretty sure.
Yeah. Better
jerking
safe
up
than
and
sorry.
down, make his feet wiggle.
Yeah.
Back and forth.
You can weekend at Bernie's him all you want. It's fine.
Weekend at Bernie's him.
Yeah, Jacob actually after Johnathan pulls the tomahawk out of his head after the double tap, he'll go over and he'll like kind of get down on one knee and like cross him, whatever. But then as he like gets up and goes to turn away, he like kicks him in the side.
Give me a faith roll.
Oh, fuck.
I forgot about those.
Ah, crap. That's a 3.
Okay.
Oh.
That's it. Yeah, nothing. That's it.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
Seen anything like this? Are you kidding me, son? Have you ever seen anything like this? And he kind of like wildly gestures at all the corpses in the pews.
Johnathan will like reach behind his jacket. He'll pull out the book.
God damn it, boy!
He's starting to count. 5. Okay. 1 sergeant. Do any of those look like a doctor to anybody?
We knew that he was a gray-haired older man. Do any of the zombies appear to match that?
Give me a notice. Give me a notice.
I think that's a 2d6 for me. Let me double check.
Notice 6.
That is a critical failure. Nope, I don't see them.
12.
These are all pretty. They're all
Actually,
gooey.
A 13 on a notice.
Actually, Lester, you're like virtually positive it's one of these zombies that's desiccated. You're like, it's definitely this one. Like, look, it's got gray hair. It's got a white shirt. Doctors wear white shirts. Cyrus, you're like, there's no fucking way. No fucking way.
Are you sure? Because it looks like it could be this one.
Lester,
Yeah.
He ain't here.
Well, but the sergeant was here. He's got to be here.
Yeah, the
where else
sergeant's
would
here,
he be?
but the doctor ain't here.
You reckon this is everybody in the town, or?
I mean, I don't know if it's everybody in the town, but I know the doctor ain't here. We got to keep looking.
Maybe he found somewhere to hide. I mean,
maybe. Hey, listen, Lester, you're doing a little freak out of it. Listen, I've been around. This ain't nothing new.
What the hell is that even supposed to mean? This is you've been around.
I've been around. I've seen
demons?
Shit.
Mr. Boyd, you ain't telling us that this is your first time seeing the undead now, is it?
Yeah, come on.
Well, what do you think? I was
think
a
it's the first time
homesteader
you've seen
before
the
this.
undead.
Of course, you folks are gonna tell me that you've come and you've seen things like this before.
I've not seen this before. Just so we're clear.
Thank you.
Just so we're clear.
And
I mean,
turn to Cyrus and he says, "These poor little babes in the woods."
it's all right. They're gonna learn today. They learn.
When we took that meeting with that guy, I just assumed that he was blowing a lot of smoke, that they were trying to enlist people to fight in the war, and then they would send us out. I never would have imagined that we would have seen anything like this.
No. Welcome to the Deadlands.
I'm sorry, Lester. I made my guns glow. What'd you think was gonna happen?
I assumed it was a reflection of the sun on the barrels. You got a nice filigree pattern on there.
Lester, you beautiful. I give Lester a big old hug. Beautiful. This is beautiful. Now this is great. You're gonna have some experiences here.
I'm gonna give you. I'll give you an extra Benny for that one. For
Well done.
if you don't use it, you can keep it for next time.
Nice.
So while they're having this conversation, real quick, can I just kind of like give a quick once over on the sergeant, see if he's carrying anything, if he's like I don't know.
Nothing. So yeah. There's nothing like outside of what you would expect on a sergeant of a Union sergeant. However, the skin does seem looser than normal. Like, yeah, it seems looser than normal. Without a roll, I can give you more information if you would like to make a roll.
Yeah. Let me. What do you want? Notice or?
Yeah. Let's do notice.
Unzip the skin.
Sort of, yeah.
All right, 4.
It's Dr. Lance Cassidy wearing the skin of Samuel Reynolds. Neil, did you Scooby-Doo us?
I would have gone away with the do if it wasn't for you dang kids.
I did not Scooby-Doo you. No, it's you can't really. So anytime you are, so you're moving the skin around the face, right? And around like the mouth, it seems like it's not attached correctly, right? Like it's not totally attached. So it's moving around, but as it moves around, like anytime it sees like the light, basically it starts like burning and sort of desiccating away underneath. So you're not sure it's the sergeant per se, but it's definitely his skin and outfit probably. But what's underneath is unlikely to be a human being.
First, we'll take note of that in the book.
Write that up in the book. Yeah.
Creature appears to be wearing the sergeant's skin.
And then I'm gonna like grab one of his legs, and be like, Cyrus, help me pull him outside.
Of course. And Cyrus helps.
Like, I want to drag him out into the light.
What are you thinking there, Johnathan?
Like, I think there's more inside. Yeah, get him out in the light.
All right. I'm into it. Let's do it. We drag it by, and Lester just, what the fuck is going on?
I think that might be sacrilegious.
So you drag him out, and nothing seems to happen when you first drag the body out. It's not like anything's happening right away. And if you're sort of stretching the skin around, it does sort of like burn and retract a little as you see it in the sun. And then you hear a loud sort of just bang, like a wooden bang, and see a man running out of the saloon. He has what looks to be a broken whiskey bottle, and he starts sprinting towards you and is like, "Who are you? Oh, wait! Don't!" He looks, as soon as he sees that you're all fairly well armed, he puts his hands up and is like, "Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Please help me! Help me!"
Hey, why don't you go ahead and drop that bottle there?
Huh? Oh, shit! Throws it to the ground. Sorry. Oh, God. Oh, thank God you're here. You're the cavalry, right? You're the United States Cavalry.
Not quite. No, we're independent.
Fuck. What? You're just guys?
Yes. Yeah, we are just guys.
Johnathan will kind of like,
you gotta get me out of here. You gotta get me out of here. Look, I gotta get out of here.
Just come over here and sit down and calm down a little bit here.
No, we gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here. This is real bad. This is oh.
Wait a minute. And you are?
Cole, Dr. Lucian Cole. I was sent here. They said it was an infection. Oh, it's not an infection. This isn't an infection. Oh my God, don't go in the church. Oh shit, I should have told you, don't go in the church.
It's, he kind of like,
he like looks behind us. Like,
wait, did you
go in?
That it was Lucian Cole and not Lance Cassidy?
Who's Lance Cassidy?
Okay, never mind. Just don't worry about that.
Is he a pop phenomenon back east in Vaudeville?
It's just a name I heard on the wind. It doesn't matter anymore.
So wait a minute. Was everything that was bad in the church?
I don't know. I hid and because they didn't like fire, so I thought saloon, right? There's like stuff in the saloon. I just lighted up fire if I had to, but like they didn't seem to bother me. Yeah, but like they definitely. Oh, something's wrong with these people. I don't think it's a disease, guys. I'm a doctor. I've researched these things. I've never seen something like this.
I mean, that just means he gives people mercury. That's all that means.
Yeah, he just mercury.
Well, he's like, what do you have? Hysteria? Here's some cocaine. It's great. Everyone loves it.
You ever see these? These are leeches. These are going to help out a lot.
We got to get out of here. That thing is going to come back. We got to get out of here before that thing comes back. And there's nothing. I don't know how to. They brought me here.
Okay.
And I can't leave. Where am I going to go? You got to take me out of here. You got to get me out of here.
What thing? Hold on. Was this? Hold on. He'll like kind of go over and he'll grab the sergeant's hair and like pick up his head, which is like the skin moves, then the rest of the head.
I'm gonna definitely roll a spirit. He doesn't have a lot of spirit right now. He's in penalty land.
That's amazing.
He screams like Ned Flanders high pitched insane scream and just sprints back into the saloon.
All right, I think he'll probably be okay in there for a second, right? Like maybe so. That's the guy, right? That's the doctor we're looking for.
I think so. I think
it does match the description, yes, and name.
So just real quick, with the sergeant here, with the skin like that, do you think that's worth maybe like cutting the skin off and checking out what's going on inside? And Cyrus takes out a knife.
I mean, Cyrus didn't see it, but when we opened the doors, I mean, there was definitely something under the skin, right?
Yeah, right. There's something in there.
Everyone else saw it?
I think I'm still in the church.
I mean, I felt it when I was entangling with him.
Yeah, you did feel stuff wriggling underneath the skin.
Yeah, I feel like this ain't the sergeant, and we should probably waving the knife around. Like we should probably check out what's underneath.
Oh yeah, well I mean in that case, Jacob will actually walk over, pull the Bowie knife from his back, and just
let's just start
right down the middle.
Just start filleting and
cadaver, from the chest, just straight down the middle.
Okay. Yeah, as you do that, you see the sun starts crisping up. It starts burning and sort of shrinking away, but it doesn't really seem like it doesn't ash away like a vampire from Blade, right? Where it just turns into ash and flies away. But it does seem to burn and sort of char and crisp and desiccate up.
So while that's happening, is there anything in the church? Is there anything scrawled on the wall in blood? Is there anything that gives any indication of maybe what was happening here? Lester would, they drag him out. He's like, oh, that's fucked up. And then he kind of looks around to see if there's anything that we should report.
Sure. Give me a notice check.
God damn you. I got a 5.
You actually, so you are going through the pews. You end up at the lectern. There's, again, you don't see anything major. There's a room off, though. There's a sort of rectory off the side a little bit. It's a small room, just has a pretty modest desk, a lamp, like an oil lamp, and some writing materials and stuff. And you do see a journal. In the journal, it's describing the church had just some of the children had gotten sick and passed away, so they created a small section of the graveyard as part of the church. There's a few graves, and they had to create an unhallowed section because the children were not baptized yet. But it was before the preacher got there. And there are some notes suggesting that it looked like someone or something had disturbed those graves in the week prior to the journal not having any additional entries.
Right. He grabs the journal.
Okay.
And then I guess when he hears the screaming from outside, then he goes outside. And I guess they're kind of hunched over, so I don't necessarily see them like split the corpse open, right? Like they're obviously fucking with it.
Yeah, it'd be a little bit down the street, but
yeah. And then he would, he'd wander over. I found this in the rectory. Seemed like some of the little ones died. They hadn't been baptized yet, and they buried them, but it was on hallowed ground, and somebody or something went messing with it. It was all about a week ago. It didn't look like there was any little ones in the church.
No.
Right? I'm assuming there weren't any children in the pews.
No. Yeah, no.
Damn. Maybe that might be something worth noting in the book there, Jonathan. Also, maybe we should hold on to that diary.
I was going to say, let's just take the whole journal back with us.
We'll take the whole.
Yeah, I'd put it in the saddlebag.
Yeah. All right.
Who was that yelling?
Yeah. Give me a moment. I'll go get the doctor.
Yeah. Are we learning anything from dissecting this corpse?
I mean, you wouldn't, other than like narratively what happens to it. No, you're not going to get
any of like the weird faces that were shifting in it before. There's none of that.
No. Yeah.
I've already written in the book, susceptible to sunlight damage? ?
It does seem that the structure underneath isn't like normal human musculature. It does look
like organs. Are there organs?
Sorta, but not ones you would like. If you would recognize normal organs in like animals, you'd be like, "Well, this doesn't seem normal."
Okay, so it's not
like these are weird. It seems almost sturdier, like the organs have additional sort of, toughness, than normal organs, right? They're like tougher and, more, I guess in today's terms, like, they evolved to be like able to take more damage, that sort of type thing.
It looks like they built them bigger, stronger, faster. Motherfuckers.
All right. I'm going to walk over to the saloon while they're finishing our impromptu autopsy.
I'll follow you in because I don't want any parts of that.
Got it.
Pistol out still. This is a building we haven't been in.
Yeah, he'll.
I'm gonna do it. Give me a notice check.
Yeah.
5.
Pick up my dice.
Oh, notice.
Just whoever's walking in the saloon.
6.
Oh, if we were done with the body, I'd probably go with them.
Okay, go ahead.
I got a 10.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. It doesn't matter at all. As you guys walk in, a whiskey bottle flies like so far out, like it's not even close to hitting you. Like it's so far away. And he's like, "Get the fuck out of here! Just leave me alone."
God damn, Doc.
I think you need to take a second and maybe calm down. You're
gonna get me killed. You're gonna get me killed, just like all those other ones. You're gonna get me killed. That thing, that's gonna come back. It just keeps coming back and back and back and back. It doesn't matter. The sergeant already killed it once, and now the sergeant was him, I think. Right?
Wait a minute. Hold on. You said this thing came back. Maybe we should go set that body on fire then.
I was hoping that there was a couple bottles of whiskey left there, and maybe we can just burn the whole church down.
I got some matches. Let's do it. Let's set this motherfucker ablaze.
The church is no longer consecrated, isn't that right, Rev?
Oh, I'm still out with the body.
Oh, you're with the body still. Okay.
Yeah,
Red,
yeah. I got some
We just
stuff
come
I
out
want
with
to
some
check out.
Molotov cocktails and just start walking towards the church.
I don't know. I never tried. I guess I didn't try fire. We could try fire. Let's try fire. Let's. You guys, if you're willing to help, can you just look? Whatever happens, could you just take me back to? Just take me back to Denver, please, please.
Yeah.
I can't stay here.
Of course. Look, Rev, is there anyone else around? Are you the only one? Where's the rest of the army? Where's the rest of the cavalry? We heard that there was a whole group that came out here. We only seen what's left of the sergeant, I guess.
They're all in the church. You didn't see all of the ones.
No.
Their uniforms are.
Hey, what's the
Well,
doctor?
no, yeah, they were in there. They just where they were. They were all in there. They were all in there, worshiping. I guess he said he said they're going to worship him, and then they all they're mummies. Did you see that? They're like mummies. That's not possible. Do you understand? I'm a doctor. I know. I practice medicine. None of this is possible.
Yeah,
Do you
no shit.
understand this? You don't understand this. It's like you're not thinking about it. That's crazy. This isn't real. None of this can be real, right? I think I must have gone insane. Am I drunk right now?
Probably. What's his skin?
How many
look like?
empty whiskey bottles has he thrown at you?
Yeah.
His skin looks normal to you. You can do a notice roll, I guess, if you want to do it.
Yeah, I just want to see if maybe there's
Grapple him.
Rev. Yeah,
Hold him still.
I'm in the mood for a grab.
Just try to pull his face apart, and he's like,
Guys, I'm noticing. Oh, 12. 17 on a notice to see if if he looks anything like the sergeant's skin.
You know that he's
And
circumcised.
I was close. I was tangled up in that.
you're
sergeant.
like, this guy had the best bris that's ever been brissed. His skin is taut.
Jackpot.
Everything is taut and
just magnificent.
no, his skin looks totally normal. You
moisturizes.
actually feel like he isn't as crazy. Like he is. You could probably talk him down.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk him down.
If you like, he is freaked out. But theoretically, you think like, wait a minute. You could see just a glimmer in his eyes of like, he wants an explanation. He wants to have this make sense, but he is just so tripped out right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab him. I'm gonna as I'm checking his skin out and his and his circumcision status, I guess. I'm gonna grab him just like by the arm and just kind of like shake him a little bit and just, hey man, you gotta calm down, right? You're kind of you're going a little crazy on us here, and I'm gonna tell you, like, we just took care of a little situation over there in the church. I'll put you down if I have to, but you got to calm down. You got to work with us. You got to talk with us here. Okay? Can you do that? Take a deep breath. Can you take a deep breath with me? Come on. No. Look at me in the eyes. Look at me. Just come on. Eye contact. Deep breaths with me now. Okay. You okay?
Okay.
You good? Hey.
Yeah, I'm all right.
There's no threat right now. All right, but you're acting crazy.
You're right. You guys,
Come on down.
You got it right. You guys stopped that thing, right? Like, and none of you got hurt, right? None of you got bit. None of you got nothing. Everything's fine, right?
Sure.
Okay, so you guys are strong. You guys, okay. But no, the sergeant was strong. Like, no, the sergeant. The priest was different, right? The priest was different.
Well, I mean, that's the sergeant is who we just took down.
Yeah. The sergeant came later, but the priest was different. The sergeant came. He confronted him, and then there was a whole I don't know. There was something happening in the church.
There was a whole thing going on here. So
there was a whole thing, but let's just say, look, I don't know what happened. I'm saying the priest buried the sergeant. He buried him. He died.
Sure.
Right? Then the priest got killed by some of the sergeant's men.
Okay.
Right?
Sure.
Then
Johnathan,
the sergeant is back.
Yeah.
The sergeant came back,
totally
man. The sergeant came back, but he was different. Like the priest was different.
Okay, did the sergeant come out of the
it?
ground? Did he come out of the ground that the priest buried him in?
Well, that sounds fucking crazy, but yeah.
All right, can you take us to where the sergeant was buried?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Okay, he walks you to the church.
Johnathan and I are searching for liquor bottles, whiskey bottles, because we're going to drag the sergeant back in and set the whole thing on fire when this is done. So just as all of that's happening,
there's plenty,
clang, as we're going through.
Let me get this crazy bastard out of here, and I'll take him to the grave, and I'll figure out, and then you guys,
So
real quick. So Jacob's actually been at the body. He wants to going over that plus what Lester read out of the journal and everything. Could I maybe use some of my research in the occult to see if there's anything, demonic or anything like that going on here?
Sure, it would be hard. I'd say it's a 6 if you're gonna try to do.
Well,
yeah, if you're gonna try to know it off, there's no resources to like.
Right. I left my books at home.
It would be only like you need like a library or something to really do like a normal check. But if you
that's a 2.
Okay, yeah, you're not sure. The guy though, the doctor leads you to the graveyard. You see a bunch of graves for there's like smaller grave markers that look like they're dated for children, and then a grave that looks like it's disturbed ground. That he was like, that's it. That's where we buried the sergeant. I don't know. The priest said that. I don't know. The priest said something happened and the sergeant got sick and died, and then he buried him there. That's where he buried him. He said he got sick.
Look like something crawled out of it. Like I'll root around in the ground and I'll just see if it's just.
Give me a survival. Yeah.
Do I survive?
Or whatever. I mean, notice is fine, but survival's probably a little more.
Yeah, I'm getting in there. I'm like checking the dirt out. 5.
Yeah, it looks like something climbed out versus a normal grave. Yes, it's like sunken in the middle and looked like it has had some like hand or fingerprints, as it was sort of like something must have crawled out theoretically.
Well, shit, Doc, something crawled out of this grave. I guess that sergeant wasn't dead after all. And I'm like looking at his reaction.
I mean, I pronounced him dead.
What'd you say? What'd you say? The priest buried him?
I mean, I checked him out.
What do you say we go find this priest?
The priest is dead. He's buried right over there. He points across the way to a grave that looks slightly older than the sergeant's grave.
Does it look disturbed, as if he climbed out?
No.
Check that out.
No.
No? Okay, so the priest is still in there and the sergeant climbed out. All right, okay, so we're getting
theoretically
somewhere. Yeah, right. We're getting somewhere. Can I do some sort of like a check to see if this guy's like lying to me now?
Sure.
Now that I've interacted with him a few times.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if there's something better than notice. I don't know if there's like a social skill that I could call, but notice is good enough for me at the moment.
Okay, I'll go with notice. 6. 8.
He seems sincere.
Okay. All right. Well, let's go on and let's walk back here, and you tell me tell me a little bit more about what the priest said to you about why the sergeant died.
He said the sergeant got sick and died. I don't know what happened.
And you pronounced him dead.
Yeah. He didn't have a pulse. That means he's dead, right?
I mean, I don't know.
I don't know what happened. He didn't look.
It doesn't apparently not because we just fought him.
I mean, he didn't look that abnormal. I mean,
So it wasn't until after he was buried.
I guess.
All right, let's see what's going on back at the church. Then I think we're gonna set some fires here and cleanse this whole area.
It's already fully engulfed.
Yeah. Right as I say that, we feel the heat pluming from the.
I don't know. Do you think that'll work?
I think it's got a better chance than not working.
Okay, great.
We'll just
let. I don't know. I don't know what to think anymore. I am a man of science. I am a man of medicine, and I've never seen a man come out. Well, I mean, I assume came out of the grave. I didn't watch him come out of the grave. He came out of the grave, and then he's preaching to the townsfolk, and then the townsfolk. Did you see them? Some of them, those aren't normal bodies. Those bodies, they don't have anything left. It's like everything has been sucked out of them. Like there's something. What?
Yeah, it sounded like the sergeant or whoever was possessing the sergeant was doing some desiccating.
But how is that possible? It's not like he was vampires.
I mean,
aren't real.
Deadlands, Doctor. You know,
that's what they say. Deadlands. That's crazy talk, right? Magic and shamans and things. Those things aren't what modern science says can't even be real. Right. If you think about it.
I mean, you can think about it, but then we just witnessed it, so it's real. You can wrap your mind around that on your own time.
Well, then what do we do? Is fire enough? I don't know anything anymore. If we don't know, I don't know what could bring a man back from the grave, and so what can stop a man that came back from the grave? Fire? We don't know. What if it's ice? What if it's wind? What if it's water? What if it's any other element?
If they're back at the church by now, we're
walking back.
Yeah, we drug the body back in, and just started like tearing pieces of cloth off to make Molotov cocktails and light them and just chunk them into through the open door.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sure. It erupts in flames. It's made of wood. It starts going real quick.
Yeah.
Whole thing goes up real fast.
Yeah, Johnathan will make a few more notes in the book. Encountered demonic presence in the sergeant, wore his skin, possible sunlight, burned church, just in case.
Lester takes his hat off and he looks over to Jacob and he says, perhaps you should say a few words for the dearly departed.
Johnathan will look over at him and then take the hat off too, kind of like a second thought, oh yeah, and then just look at you.
And he'll look back at you, very serious. Kind of again, also takes his hat, holds it down to his side, and says, "Any of y'all got some marshmallows?"
God damn it, Reverend! There's 40 more people in there, and that's you asking for marshmallows. What kind of man of God are you?
Killing makes me hungry. What can I say?
Amen. Amen. He puts his hat back on.
Cyrus never took his hat off and just nods and says amen.
I stomp away. I smack my hat a couple of times and
That makes me so
lead the
happy.
horse away.
Well, I mean, we've found the doctor. Maybe it's probably best if we just get back.
I mean, I think getting the
Call
doctor
that a job
back,
well done right there.
Cyrus, did he show you where the children are? Do we need to?
Yeah, there's a whole grave. There's a whole burial ground back there. It looks like whatever they buried, the sergeant, apparently, they buried the sergeant, and that's whatever the sergeant became is what climbed back out. So, I mean, that's plain.
What about the priest? There was a priest too?
Yeah, the priest is buried back there too. He did, but he's still in there. So, I mean,
might as well take that head off and burn the body just in case.
Yeah, we might have to, like, spread some napalm over there and burn up that whole burial ground too.
Well, I'm not a fan of digging up some little children, but if whatever that thing was came up out of that ground, then we might have to do something with those bodies then.
I mean, is it enough to just report this back to Barrett?
I mean, we are already here.
I mean, the other bodies? Just kind of like look at the doctor. Like, is there a medical term for this?
For what? Bodies? Bodies
Bodies that move, right?
Corpses?
Sure. The rest of them dropped once we were finished. I mean, I don't know if we have a worry about more of them coming back.
Yeah.
My thoughts exactly, Johnny. You cut the head off the snake, the body will fall, right?
But what if the head of the snake is a hydra?
Shit.
Have you ever read mythology? I am a learned doctor. I've read the Iliad. I've read the Odyssey. I've read so much. And what if you cut the head off, and what if another head grows back? We don't know.
But Doc,
off one head.
Hydra, that's a mythical creature that don't exist.
Neither did Walking Dead people until like a couple months ago, apparently, or
as
whenever
far
this
as you
happened.
knew.
I say,
Reverend, I apologize for that. I don't think that's something that normally happens.
Jacob.
I don't know. Look, let's just get out of here, okay? Then we've burned everything. That's great. Let's get out of here, right? Back to Denver.
You don't think that this could be a sign of the end times, do you? Dead coming back to walk the earth, demons in the form of a man.
Nah, Mr. Boyd, this is nothing but another Tuesday.
Fucking God.
all right. I think it's best that if we just get our stuff together, let's get out of here. We found the doctor. We found the sergeant. We found plenty of stuff to put in the book. I mean, we burned the church. That might be a bonus. And then, I mean, hey, and he's going to like open up to like a blank page. He's like, Doctor, what I'm going to need you to do is, no matter how crazy it sounds to you, I need you to write down everything you saw.
Okay. Yeah. How about we do that around a campfire tonight, preferably miles and miles away from here. Maybe toward Denver, because we got to get out of here, right?
Yeah, we're taking.
I mean, I couldn't get out of here. I could not get out of here. I don't know how to ride a horse, and they brought me, and then there wasn't anyone left except that fucking maniac.
Hey, Cyrus, you got any more of that coffee on you?
No.
All right, I guess we must then. We might as well.
Yeah, I feel like he was like, I don't want this guy to have coffee.
No. I know. So the maniac he's talking about, is that the priest?
No, the soldier. dude.
So
Theoretically, soldier.
this is what I gather meta, right? The priest came to town. The priest was something that wasn't human. It either killed the sergeant or whatever. And then when they killed the priest, it inhabited him and he crawled back out and created his congregation. I'm not sure about what the kids, maybe.
Okay, I'm trying to find out if I'm just missing. He keeps talking about this third being that we get the priest, the sergeant, and now this other creature. And
the creature was inside.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Like puppeteering the other people.
Back in. Nah, man, we're gonna get you back to Barrett. Okay, we're gonna get you, making your statement.
Yes, Barrett. That was the commanding officer, right, of the sergeant?
Yeah,
Yes, give me to him.
Sucks. I want to shoot him. He sounds this. All right.
Okay. You can do that after you get me there, right?
I'm sorry. I drifted out of character a little there because this doctor seems off to me.
He's been through a lot.
He's not in great mental health.
He just survived episode 1 of The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Okay?
As a doctor in the 1800s, not in not where zombies have even been thought of as a mythos. He's real freaked out for sure.
He looks fine, and it doesn't seem like
he looks very normal.
Okay,
he seems very normal as well. His affectation rate seems human-like.
Fine, I'll drop it.
All right.
Well, let's go wrangle up the horses and mosey on out of this little place. We can set up camp somewhere along the road.
Yeah, as the horses were in front of the church, when I grabbed mine, I grabbed the other ones as well and led them away from the roaring inferno.
Oh, that's probably a good idea.
Over towards where the cows or whatever were. He would check in on the farm animals, right? Because someone's theoretically going to come back. Because I don't think we can lead all of the farm animals back.
Yeah, you definitely can't
We are not cattle rustlers.
Yeah.
Yeah, if there's hay or whatever would be the appropriate feed for the animals that are here, you would look around for it to at least try to maintain them until somebody
back. You could do that. Yeah, you could definitely as long as you're giving them water and some food, they will be fine until you send back whatever posse from the agency is going to help clean up or repopulate or repurpose the place. So yeah, you can definitely make sure the animals aren't going to die and that sort of stuff.
All right, and then we head back.
All right, we do.
Back to Omelet City.
Some notes here. All right. If you head back, give me. This point, I will say you haven't really rested in a good place to rest. So give me riding roll.
Yay! God damn it!
I got a 5.
God damn it!
4.
5.
Oh,
okay.
I ended up with a 10.
Whoa. Okay, you're sitting pretty.
I rode the shit out of this horse.
What?
17.
What did you get, what?
Nice.
Okay. Fuck off. 17.
Fancy rider.
I was like, you roll. I saw you keep rolling shit, and I was like, how many fucking rerolls do you have? There's no way, right? And it ends up being a fucking 17. Get out of here. Yeah, as long as nobody got less than a 4.
I purposely took a D4 in riding because I thought it would be hilarious when I kept failing.
And now you can't even get fatigue. Like all it would have done was give you a fatigue, and that doesn't. Yeah, you make it back to Denver with the doctor. Do we want to? I think we can call it there for the session, unless you want to do more. But it's up to you guys.
It's probably.
I think no major issues. Hold on. I got an idea.
Our posse have taken care of a bit of an unholy menace in. Oh shit! I leave forever. Shit. Gaining Darius sword, and it's that is first. They return with Dr. Lucy and Cole to Denver to give a report on their first mission with the agency. When they get back, we'll find out what's in store for them next in the Deadlands.
There we go. It's a cool narrator summary of the outro.
Thanks, narrator.
Save that.
Narrator outro, baby. I'm into it.
Love it. That's awesome.
Man, John, I cannot believe that you paid the extra money to hire a narrator to come in and do intros and outros.
Tell everyone that.
He's so good, right?
Tell everyone we got a professional voice actor to do that. It's fucking great. It's fucking great. I love it. I was like, this is the greatest goddamn sound. Like, I just want to be like, can I just read books to myself in this voice?
Yes.
He's so good.
Perfect.
No, that was good. It went fast. Yeah. Oh, we do post show, so we can.
It didn't go really too fast, but that's fine. That's fine. So, I want to thank everybody for checking it out. We, obviously had a little bit of a, I don't want to say stumble, but it's almost Rogue Trader-esque in that we have to look up all the things because it's been a while since we played. Hopefully, it will streamline a little bit more as we get more experience with the system. So thanks for checking it out. That's it. We'll see you.
Nice.
Peace.